Hi, I'm Kristen Bell, and if you know my husband Dax, then you also know he loves shopping for a car. Selling a car? Not so much.
We're really doing this, huh?
Thankfully, Carvana makes it easy. Answer a few questions, put in your VIN or license, and done. We sold ours in minutes this morning, and they'll come pick it up and pay us this afternoon.
Bye-bye, truckie.
Of course, we kept the favorite.
Hello, other truckie.
Sell your car with Carvana today. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Greenlight. Get this. Adults with financial literacy skills have 82% more wealth than those who don't. From swimming lessons to piano classes, us parents invest in so many things to enrich our kids' lives. But are we investing in their future financial success? With Greenlight, you can teach your kids financial literacy skills like earning, saving, and investing. And this investment costs less than that after-school treat. Start prioritizing their financial education and future today with a risk-free trial at greenlight.com/Spotify. Greenlight.com/Spotify.
Tonight, turn down the noise of the day and focus on the rest with AGZ, the nightly drink for winding down and resting up. New from AG1. AGZ supports your body's natural sleep cycle with clinically studied key herbs, adaptogens, and minerals in amounts supported by research. And no melatonin, helping you wake feeling rested. Wind down, rest up with AGZ. Learn more at drinkagz.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there's one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
This podcast contains mature content, explicit language, suggestive situations, and partial to full frontal nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Don't let your kids listen to this.
No. That you don't got. All that. But again, I say Chang Ching Peng Chaplin. You can't hit that fast enough.
Oh, that's right. I had to reorganize my soundboard here.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Because there have been additions, right?
I've now consolidated a tension folder. Do you want to guess what's in the tension folder?
Tension folder. Okay, let me guess. Sorry.
7 buttons.
Ashley.
Will Ferrell in Eastbound and Down. The Goods. My girl.
Catherine Hahn.
Norm?
No, Norm's still his own folder.
Ooh, Norm's got his own folder. How about that?
He's got too many hits.
One is not from a movie. One is one of our friends.
Was.
God damn, 5 dudes? Oh my God, 5 dicks? Damn!
That's not tension, though.
Is tension.
5 dicks is tension.
5 dicks of tension.
I feel like we bring it up when the number 5 comes up more than when tension comes up.
Or dicks.
Well, we bring it up when there's 5 dudes.
Yeah, the 5 horsemen.
Oh my God. 5 dicks, damn.
But not necessarily tension, though.
Oh, that's tension, man. You know where those dicks are going.
Zach hates that one.
Oh, puss. Oh, yeah, I don't like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Just say pussy.
It's a lot of pussy.
Zach likes this one, though.
Master Dick?
I like Master Dick.
There's also this one.
Homophobia.
Well.
That's not tension.
And finally.
It's a fuck house.
Oh, yeah.
But I had to make room for.
It's a can of magic.
It's kind of magic.
Oh.
Kind of magic.
Draculia.
What was that?
Draculia.
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 Draculia 2000, yeah. It's the breathless Draculia.
Draculia.
Now you've seen how bad things can get and how quick they can get that way. Well, they can get a whole lot worse. So we're not going to fight anymore.
You think this dude's gonna take Ed down?
MVP is gonna blow Ed out of the water.
He's the most valuable primate.
You betray the law.
I'm sorry, misogynist. Men are hoes too.
You've said hose 58 times in this episode, and I'm the misogynist?
Are you unbelievable, man?
Wait, you guys have notes about 9/11 for this movie?
How do you not?
Yap about this and yap about that and yap all night long. Fucking yap.
It was in my dream. That's not how I feel.
It is how you feel. It was in your dream.
Some of us like to be prepared.
How are you not taking accountability for your mind?
Because I know I'm lying. Like, I know for a fact I'm lying.
You sick little bitch.
It was awful. It was incredibly boring. It was long. It was stupid. It was horribly written. The acting was terrible. It was a huge piece of shit. You're a fraud. It's a phobe.
So everybody just be very respectful.
But he's dead now, right? So we can't make fun of him?
Is he dead? No, if he's dead, we can make fun of him. If he's still sick, we can't.
Hold on.
If he's dead, we can make fun of him.
Yeah.
I don't think we can.
Whenever I hear numbers, my head converts them into chess moves or seats at the garden.
I don't know what happened to you, man. You used to be cool, and then you got blarded.
You tried to peg AIDS on me in the T-Rex episode?
That's my fault for not remembering what century I was in, bitch.
It's been a good run. Thanks for playing. See you at the eulogy.
You want the punani?
I don't require Ed to have a condom because I trust him.
Anthony, you're going to be busy today, huh?
Yeah, it's nothing new, chef.
Host! I am an alcohol segregationist.
That thing's going to move up like R. Kelly.
Salute to all the old ladies around the world. I love you.
You got horses. What you need are thoroughbreds.
Sometimes my emotions are just roaring like a T-Rex.
That's a lot of pussy.
I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me.
Welcome to Cinephobe, the podcast we break down the movies you're afraid to admit you love. I'm Zach Harper. That's Amin Hassan. That's Anthony Mayes. Make sure you listen to us on Spotify, or we're going to shove so much Google product down your throat.
Was there any Google product in this movie?
I saw a Gmail at one point.
Oh, okay.
Way in the background. Very subtle. But I got a keen eye for this stuff.
Keen eye for the straight guy.
Shove it right down your throat.
Homophobia.
Is that for me?
Amin's was.
Oh, okay.
But then what you said after it didn't help.
Why didn't that help?
Because of what Amin said.
Are we feeling tension right now?
I said it before Amin said it, and then I reiterated it.
I know, but the second time you said it, it emphasized Amin's comment.
No, what I was doing there is a kind of magic when you say it that way.
Spotify is where you can vote in the poll, like the poll for Jurassic Park 3. 30.3% phobe, 69.7% file.
Nice.
Spotify is also where you can leave a comment like Toggle, who said, I usually think Amin is being ridiculous and way out of line when it comes to the broad ex-wife thing, but this movie did it. It made me switch sides. As soon as Taya Leone picked up that megaphone and started shouting, I wanted her to get eaten by that damn T-Rex with the fin, the whole movie. T-Rex with the fin is what he called the Spinosaurus.
Oh, that's a Spinosaurus.
She deserved it.
The pterodon.
What's that saying? They talk about the sculptor hitting the rock and with the thousandth blow, the rock shatters.
Oh, if you smell what the rock is cooking.
Yeah, that's what I feel like right now. Plugging away, doing my thing, and finally, the world is starting to open its
Plugging
eyes.
away from misogyny?
Well, no, pointing out the existence of the bitch wife trope.
Have you ever had the bitch husband other than Judgment Night?
I'm sure there's been plenty.
You've only done that once.
Oh.
I'm sure there's been plenty.
Jurassic Park 3. William H. Macy's a bitch husband.
Well, no, it's a different type of bitch husband.
Couple of bitches cutting it up.
Bitch ex-wife.
The bitch parents.
His bitch husband is not like her bitch ex-wife, right? Bitch ex-wife is draining the life out of me, right? Bitch husband is man up, like stand up for yourself or whatever, right? It's almost like a weakness. He's weak.
Draining the life out of you like Demi Moore was trying to do in Disclosure?
Shit, she could drain the life out of me as much as she wants. The other thing I was going to say, Zach, I'm not the writer or the director of these movies. I'm pointing out these things that are happening in these movies.
But you're often wrong about it.
I'm not wrong. What are you talking about?
Rec League MVP commented, I was in college and this broad I was dating wanted to watch the first Jurassic Park.
Score.
My roommates came in about halfway through and sat in the other room playing the video of the dude playing the Jurassic Park theme song on the recorder. I did not get the Jim Edmonds treatment from Molly's friend that night.
Damn.
The Jim Edmonds treatment.
What a cock block by the roommates, huh?
G commented, wait, are there 2 dudes speaking on this podcast or 3?
Whoa, this is Zach talking. Leave us a review, leave a comment. Make sure you're checking out CT5 episodes on the main feed. Leave your CT5 suggestions and lists on social media or in the Discord. By subscribing to patreon.com/capthedings, you get access to ad-free episodes, extended cold opens, re-Washington live events, past, present, future, and a little bar rescue. Often get episodes early, access and discount on live show tickets, and of course, all of our extra content across the C to D network.
Titty.
His submission submitted. Reminder needs to be 40% or lower on the Rotten Tomatoes audience or critics score. We hit 250. Fast forward 29 episodes, and then Mayes used Uncharted Islands so we could have our dog cosplaying as a wolf, give careful, incredibly descriptive detail of the rescue plan that we all know to our horse so we could leave our clothes in a machine room and rescue Christy Swanson and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Did not have sex with them, much to the chagrin of our ghost dad with the Phantom.
We didn't do enough on that. The horse and the wolf.
We did a lot.
We didn't do enough.
It's 3 seconds of movie footage, and we brought it up several times.
But there's got to be so much exposition that goes along to get those 3 seconds.
They have a shorthand.
It's a dog and a horse. What are you talking about?
They have a shorthand.
Short fall.
He's nodding. Yeah.
They got codes for the plays they run.
Codes.
Said Omaha. Red 2, Red 2.
Amin used Uncle Xander and changed it to unexpected laundry shoots so we could cackle in the shadows. Start looking like our brother Daniel when we put on a hat and cloak so we could hypnotize people, gaslight them to death, steal every cinema idea before us, and invent the atomic bomb that is the shadow. And then I used radio turned into a movie so we could stare at the blank, vacant, yet confused glare of Ice Cube pretending to understand technology as maybe an action movie happened, but we'd never know it because we never left his fucking desktop computer during War of the Worlds. Now Mayes is using yelling at computers to bring us the 2013 buddy comedy, The Internship.
Comedy.
Mayes, can I interest you in switching the daisy chain to rampant product placement?
I think that's the obvious one. I'm still going to go shouting at computer screens.
The Internship stars Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, and Rose Byrne. Vince and Mike Ryan now in the Five Timers Club together. Vince has The Watch, The Breakup, Fred Claus, and Four Christmases as previous episodes.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He had The Watch in 2012, this movie Delivery Man and Anchorman 2 in 2013, and then Unfinished Business and True Detective in 2015.
Vince Vaughn stars as, you guessed it, Vince Vaughn.
You can put Owen right in the Five Timers Club with Vince and Mike. He has Anaconda, Drill Bit Taylor, Armageddon, and Hall Pass.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Owen had Hall Pass, Midnight in Paris, Cars 2, and The Big Year in 2011, this movie in 2013, and then Inherent Vice, Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, and Grand Budapest Hotel in 2014.
Owen Wilson stars as, brace yourselves, Owen Wilson.
Rose is a repeat offender for Knowing.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
She had The Place Beyond the Pines in 2012. This movie, I Give It a Year, and Insidious 2 in 2013. And then Annie, This Is Where I Leave You, and Neighbors in 2014.
Rose Byrne, officially the longest gap between appearances. 278 episodes since Knowing.
Wow.
Clap, 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 clap.
I fucking love Neighbors.
Rose Byrne stars as the impossibly hot Google employee.
Asif Manvi, repeat offender for movie 43, and Eddie.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Stars as Chetty Chetty Bang Bang.
Max Minghella, Social Network, and Handmaid's Tale.
Max Minghella stars as the bully nerd.
Josh Brenner, repeat offender from What Men Want.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Big Head, Silicon Valley.
Yeah, he stars as Patois nerd.
Dylan O'Brien from Maze Runner. I'm sure you guys fucking love that movie.
Hot nerd.
He was pretty good as Dan Aykroyd in Saturday Night.
He was really good, yeah. I like that movie.
In a movie that's kind of full of him, I think he is the next Jim Carrey. You got a different one?
Yep, I sure do. Tia Sircar from The Good Place and Star Wars Rebels.
Sabine Wren. That's a Star Wars reference, Zach.
Tobit Raphael Capati. That's our next Jim Carrey. He was in a show called Blight. That's it.
Bingo nerd.
He's like the dude from Accepted that they gave too many shots to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Completely evaporated after this movie.
Josh Gad from Pixels and Frozen.
Maze, get the supercharger ready.
Jesus Christ.
I called him nerd.
My note for Josh Gad was, is Amin going to call him my man Balls of Fury?
Oh.
And I'm very disappointed that he didn't.
No, I know who Josh Gad is, motherfucker.
He replaced Dan Fogelman, a.k.a. my man Balls of Fury, in a Broadway show, The Putnam County Spelling Bee.
You know what? Put him in there. Now we're talking ass off.
Josh Gad also got famous because of the Book of Mormon on Broadway with Andrew Rannells.
Jessica Zor from Gossip Girl.
I'm in love with a stripper.
John Goodman, 3-time repeat offender with Fallen and Dirty Work as previous offenses.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Makes me happy to see him. Rob Riggle, repeat offender from The Goods.
Rob Riggle stars as Juju Gotti.
Yes, he does. Same note too, Morbius.
Eric Andre, repeat offender from The Invention of Lying. Harvey Guillen from What We Do in the Shadows.
Gizmo.
Guillermo.
My guy, Gary Anthony Williams, repeat offender from Soul Plane and My Coffee Shop.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Saw him today.
Flame.
BJ Novak from The Office.
Ryan.
Valen Hill from The Righteous Gemstones.
Tiff.
And Will Ferrell makes the Five Timers Club with Vince, Owen, and Mike. His Land of the Lost, The Goods, Daddy's Home 2, and Semi-Pro as previous offenses.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Bruno Amato, repeat offender from Horrible Bosses 2, and he's in Abbott Elementary. And then Joanna Garcia Swisher, as in Nick Swisher, from Freaks and Geeks, Reba, American Pie 2, Not Another Teen Movie, and Fist Fight. And allegedly Jimmy O. Yang from Silicon Valley, but I didn't see him.
Also Sergey Brin.
Horrible cameo.
The co-founder of Google is in this movie.
One of the worst we've ever had.
The Internship was directed by Sean Levy. Sean has directed Just Married, Cheaper by the Dozen, Free Guy, and Deadpool and Wolverine.
I hate him.
Whoa.
Gonna come out and say it. He pisses me off.
Why? I like Free Guy. I like Just Married. Deadpool and Wolverine's great.
Zach, we all know you like Free Guys.
I actually like to pay.
I think he's one of those dudes that his whole thing is, I'm cool and I hang out with my movie stars. I don't think he really does much directing. He's a vibes director in a way that I don't appreciate.
He lets them do whatever they want, which is pretty obvious from this movie.
He's all about creating a very cool environment on set, you know?
Interesting.
He tried to make himself as much a part of the press tour for Deadpool and Wolverine as Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. He really wanted to be the third wheel in that whole operation. 2
writing credits on this one. Vince Vaughn gets screenplay and story credit, wrote Couples Retreat, Christmas with the Campbells, and repeat offender for writing The Breakup. And then Jared Stern's screenplay credit, a repeat offender for The Watch.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He created Dr. Ken, the Ken Jeong sitcom.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy that doesn't have 1,000 episodes. Synopsis for The Internship. 2 salesmen whose careers have been torpedoed by the digital age find their way into a coveted internship at Google, where they must compete with a group of young tech-savvy geniuses for a shot at employment.
Accurate.
Tagline, hiring them was a brilliant mistake.
Okay.
Kind of a spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler alert.
Were you on the edge of your seat the whole movie, Zach?
Are they going to get the job or not?
2 other taglines. They just can't click with the younger generation. Get it? Click goes computer.
I see what they're trying to do. It doesn't quite work.
Well, how about this?
They could right-click their way into a job. That'd be something else.
8 years ago, they crashed weddings. Now, they're about to crash the system.
There you go.
Clearly, that was the angle they were trying to take.
I counted at least one direct reuse of a joke from Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more.
$58 million estimated budget, gross $44.6 million US, but $93.4 million worldwide.
Staggering.
Before we jump to this movie, listen to the rest of this podcast. The Internship is available on Hulu.
But there is a slightly extended, uncensored version somewhere out there.
Is there?
Is that what you watched?
No, but it's where I pulled the look at this photographs from, and let me tell you, it's a little different.
Oh, okay.
You have my attention.
The Internship receives 34% on 167 critic reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, 51% from the audience on over 50,000 ratings. Check the positive or the negative reviews.
I'm a Gmail inbox half full of spam kind of guy, Zach. Give me the positive.
Hey, John, that's weird. That glass looks half full to me.
Wow. Now that you mention it, it is half full.
Jay Olson of Cinemixtape.
Jimmy.
Fans of Vaughn and Wilson shouldn't expect the highs of Wedding Crasher, but as far as amiability goes, it's almost off the charts.
What?
I don't know.
It can't be almost off the charts.
Yeah.
It's on the charts.
This is almost pregnant.
Rich Klein of ContactMusic.com.
Rich Kleinman.
This Wedding Crashers reunion has enough snappy dialogue to keep us laughing, even if the film itself feels like little more than a 2-hour Google advert.
You don't say.
Pete Hammond of Movie Line.
Ham and cheese.
Google my words. It's a winner. It may not be as great as Wedding Crashers, but this reteaming of Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson was worth the 8-year wait.
Any reviews that don't mention Wedding Crashers?
A couple, yeah.
Okay.
Nell Minow of Movie Mom.
Slut.
Come on.
Let me Google what she looks like.
It has a numbingly predictable comeback, setback, comeback structure, but as dumb fun, it's not too bad.
Nell Minow definitely gets it in.
User Bradley R, 5 out of 5 stars.
Bradley Ritford.
Bradley Rooper.
Bradley
Ropra.
What does Ropra mean again?
Rape opera.
Oh.
The Ropra people from Bengal Island.
Please. My dad's Mr. Ropra. Call me Bradley. I can't believe all these reviews I'm reading on the line.
Oh.
This movie was hilarious. Whenever I sit down with my salsa, chips, pudding, sushi, and ice cream to enjoy this movie, I laugh more and more each time.
References.
And then blank user 4 out of 5 stars. As someone from the Bay Area, I really appreciate this movie. It's so Silicon Valley. The banter is very quick, so you need to listen closely.
Enough of this useless banter.
Negative reviews.
Stop being a pessimist. This tank is not half full. It's half empty.
Andrew Galdi of Movie Bitches.
Galdi.
Movie Broads.
Not this year.
Yeah, not this year. That's true.
The New Year's over.
Movie Tootsies.
It's no Wedding Crashers.
Thank you.
Andrew Jones of Hey You Guys.
Loved them with the Braves.
Oh, Jim Edmonds can eat a bag of dicks. Andrew Jones, better defensive center fielder.
Damn.
It seems like people are eating a bag of Jim Edmonds dicks.
The Internship is a horrible piece of cinema, soulless, shameless, and devoid of anything remotely artistic, entertaining, or interesting.
A Sean Levy production.
Wesley Morris of Grantland.
Oh.
You don't need a heart to like this movie. You need an MBA.
Cool.
Because it's going to make money or?
I don't know.
Because of all the jargon?
Let me tell you about jargon, man.
Peter Bradshaw of Guardian. Error code 404, laughs not found.
Ha.
It's a good review.
Scott Nash of 3 Movie Buffs.
Nasty.
They should have done a Google search to find a better script.
Okay.
Pete Vonderhaar of Houston Press.
I wonder how he's going to do this one.
Because I quit ya.
Google made over $3 billion in profit in just the first quarter of this year. And yet, they not only expect you to sit through a 2-hour commercial, but pay money to do so. Mike LaSalle of Hearst Newspapers.
Not his name.
The Internship just might be the saddest movie of 2013. That few will realize this makes it even sadder.
Okay.
Harvey S. Carton of CompuServe.
That's your man.
It's still going.
More sentimental than comic.
CompuServe reviewed a Google movie.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Killer collab.
And then Brian Orndorff of Blu-ray.com.
Shut up.
Plays it low and easy to get by while its sentiment is largely mummified with significant feelings on job security and self-improvement lost to finger paint screenwriting and a series of pulled punches.
Wow.
Whatever, dude.
You really wasn't fucking with this movie.
We'll get a Means first note, May's first note, and my first note after these messages, unless you are a Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/countthedings, in which you get an ad-free episode right to me. Ow. Hey, listener, you know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans? Getting burned by your wireless bill. That's right. We know you're planning beach trips and barbecues, 3-day weekends, and your wireless bill should be the last thing holding you back. That's why I made the switch to Mint Mobile. With Mint, you get the coverage and speed you're used to, but it's way less money. And for a limited time, Mint Mobile is offering 3 months, that's right, 3, of unlimited premium wireless service for $15 a month. So while your friends are sweating out that data coverage and surprise charge stuff that they're always dealing with, you'll be chilling. Literally and financially. Say goodbye to overpriced wireless plans. Have you ever seen what your wireless plan costs? It's jaw-dropping, charging you anything they can. Mint Mobile, they'll rescue you. They've got high-speed data, unlimited talk, text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. So you're getting everything that you're looking for. I made the switch months ago. I'm so glad I did. I've saved so much money, and I think the coverage might be better than the previous provider I had. This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer and your 3-month unlimited plan for $15 a month at mintmobile.com/dings. That's mintmobile.com/dings, D-I-N-G-S. Disclaimer time, upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 a month. Limited time, new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Hello, listener. It's producer Mays here to talk to you about Quince and their cookware. Cooler nights mean cozy meals at home, and Quince's cookware has made fall cooking so much more enjoyable. Their pieces deliver the quality and performance of luxury brands, but at a price that makes sense. And they look gorgeous on the stovetop, too. No matter what item you need to complete your kitchen, Quince has you covered. With 5-ply stainless steel pots and pans, nonstick skillets, chef-quality knives, and even ceramic bakeware, which is perfect for cozy casseroles or Sunday roasts. And when you look at these prices, you might think, how is Quince doing this? How do they deliver high-quality items similar to high-end brands that are half the price? Well, let me tell you, they partner directly with ethical top-tier factories to cut out the middlemen and pass the savings on to you. And it's not just cookware. I got myself some bath sheets. That's right. When you're a tall man, you have to use bath sheets, not bath towels from Quince. It's like drying off with a cloud. It's incredible. Upgrade your kitchen for cozy fall meals with premium cookware from Quince. Go to quince.com/dings for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/dings, DINGS, to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/dings.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Amin, what is your first note?
I remember not liking this movie.
Yeah, you seem like the type.
Then also Alanis Morissette, banger.
Maze, what is your first note?
The irony of this whole damn movie is that tech sales is a huge job that requires no coding or engineering expertise, and they would make a shit ton of money doing it. It's not hard to get a tech sales job.
Well, you live in Silicon Valley.
That's right.
These guys had to take a cab.
Don't they start in LA?
I don't understand the finance of this movie.
They started the United States.
My first note, people don't like this movie because they were expecting Wedding Crashers 2, and that's on them. We should go into movies with zero expectations. Don't watch trailers, people.
Oh, man. When you were telling the story last night, you had so much detail. The detail was so rich. It was rich detail. Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Oh, yes.
Now it's time for the scenes. Here's what happened. Bow. They're in the drop top. Listen to Alanis Morissette. Owen can't figure out why Ironic is on the Get Psyched mix.
Is that a drop top Sebring?
I think it is.
This opening scene is all about capturing that Wedding Crashers energy.
This scene?
Everything about it. They're trying to set us up here.
I see where this is going. I got to throw you a curve every now and then or you'll get bored. The mix doesn't have its intended effect. Defies him to crush this chorus and not get psyched.
They pull up the girls in the car next to him.
Convertible VW Bug full of Tootsies.
It was.
We don't get to find out if they're new in town.
And Owen, after shitting on it, he goes, the classic Alanis.
Well, he likes the song. He drives away flapping his arms like he's a super ninja in the Caribbean.
When they ran out from behind the...
Yeah.
I want to be a super ninja.
Oh. Gone yourself. They get to dinner. Exposition of Owen letting us know it's been a dry June.
Yep.
And it doesn't need to be said out loud, but they're going to say it out loud.
And then they pull out the Wedding Crashers scouting report. And they're getting ready to meet the client. And the client is... It's Zach's buddy, Flame.
My guy, yeah.
I legitimately smiled. I got very happy. Then I realized... Oh, he's only going to be here for this scene.
The first of a series of Delroy Lindo nominees.
Oh, yeah.
Do we get Pappy talk here?
Pappy Van Winkle. They're going to spiritually invest in their success by ordering very expensive whiskey.
Daughter is Skylar, big into gymnastics. Kid is aces on the pommel horse, according to Bob. He'll show it with pictures.
Lots of sales schmoozing.
This is me at Oakley.
The quintessential sales schmooze move of like, oh, she's 9. How does that make us? And everyone laughs.
Don't answer that question.
Yeah.
One thing no one can get more of. Time.
They're selling watches.
Could she win us gold and make us proud? Clickety click. Now she's married. Clickety clack. Now she's putting you in a home. Ha ha.
It feels good to laugh about Alzheimer's.
That's Golden Dumpster right there.
That's a great line.
Can't control time, but you can manage it.
Tagline.
And that's when they pop open the briefcase full of trivia. Oh, and there's some watches in there too.
Tag Heuer line.
William has to inform them that their company is closed. They didn't know.
I know I can't buy your watches because your company doesn't exist anymore, but I wish I could.
That's how good you guys are. Comedy.
The waitress shows up with 1 round of Pappy Van Winkles.
It's Tiff from Righteous Gemstones.
Oh. Wow. That is expensive stuff.
You know, Bob, do you mind?
I've seen him. Well, I got it.
Just going Dutch.
This. Let me do this.
I'm saying let's slice the pie 3 ways, honestly. Don't mind.
That's silly. That's silly. I'm doing really, really, really well right now, and you guys are not.
The third really killed me.
At all. Let me do this.
Well, let's just split it. Let's go Dutch.
Okay.
Let's beat the 3 Dutchmen.
Okay.
But this Dutchman's gonna pay when he can in a couple weeks. I hope you understand.
They're mad at John Goodman for not telling them. John Goodman says nobody wears a watch anymore, so they wouldn't have gotten the sale anyway. Vince says kids maybe, but there's a broader market. Owen says to cite his sources. That's when Goodman asks his elderly secretary what time it is, and she checks her phone.
One hit pioneering secretary does not a cultural trend make.
She's 75. Everything is computerized now. Cheaper for machines to tell companies what to order than a manufacturer's rep. They don't need us anymore.
Everything's computer.
People have a deep mistrust of machines. Have you not seen Terminator or Terminator 2? Or 3 or 4.
We have seen 4.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They know too, bro. People want people, and John Goodman delivers perhaps the truest line of this entire movie. People hate people.
Times have changed.
He's got a point.
Also, people helping people.
Goodman prepared for this, cashed out, bought a house, and new tits for his wife.
It's wistful. Silicone.
It's legal again.
Wow. Saleen's out?
What about them? They're the best, but they're grinders and foot soldiers. They'll never be generals.
I'm gonna say something harsh now. Now you're gonna say something harsh? Strap it in, boys.
Strap it on.
Because it ain't pretty out there, and you two are dinosaurs.
He thanks them for their service. They give him watches.
Face it, where you're going, you've already been.
They get in the car. Vince is worried what he's going to say to his girlfriend. They turn the car on. Alanis is blaring.
He goes to turn it off, but Owen says, let it play.
For the love of God, let it play.
Cut to a Little League game. Owen's got a sweet old school Braves hat. Sister says dad would have been proud for how he always went for a paycheck and played it smart.
And there's the family name.
And then eventually she says, you're at your nephew's game.
Exposition that Owen doesn't date women longer than 3 months. There's a extended scene where he gets into a fight with the coach of the Little League team.
Oh.
And then there's another scene where they sit on a bench and creep out some woman while they're drinking tall cans in a brown bag.
Okay.
And I believe those are the 2 only fully additional scenes in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
I would have been so pissed if that was the version I watched.
There's some changes.
All right, then, Dosh.
He doesn't want to work for someone who spent all of Thanksgiving explaining the meaning of his tattoo. She wants him to take a job with her boyfriend, Kevin. Cut to Vince at home. We get a shot of a foreclosure notice on the door.
He's talking to Megan. Is this because I'm too unselfish in bed? Because I can change it around. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but I can do it.
Absolutely.
The movie was written by Vince Vaughn.
Yep.
Packing up her things. He says it's darkest before the dawn, and she says, no, it's darkest in the middle of the night. Laughed.
Zach knows that all too well.
Trust me. He lived for dawn.
Vince has talked a big game his whole life. You say we're going to go to Spain, but have I been to Barcelona?
Barcelona.
Louis Pinnock. Here comes some Spanish.
I laughed.
He's glad they're both committed to the relationship, but she says he always screws it up, lets people down, and she gone.
At night, he's Googling sales jobs, people with few skills. He gives up on the search, stares at Google, and Googles Google. Cut to the Sleep and Snooze mattress store.
Windows are covered in sail painting. There's a sign spinner out front doing tricks.
Spinner.
Owen is cleaning a sign inside, and Will Ferrell comes sashaying over. There he is, necrophiliac.
Oh.
Tells him not to slag off on the corners. People tracking literal dog shit into the store. Then he threatens to move him to Big Arrow sign spinner duty.
I've lost 3 of those guys to skin cancer. We call that curve the Widowmaker.
I don't want to go out to the Widowmaker.
Okay? How do you think you'd fare out there with that alabaster skin?
I don't know.
I'll tell you. You'd be dead in a year. It felt like... Whoa. Jeggings.
What?
Jeggings, 5 o'clock.
Where?
pompous room, you know what I mean? Yeah. Have you done the back door yet?
Do what?
Back door? Back door action? Knock, knock, back door?
No.
It's me? With my penis?
No.
A life changer. It is a life changer. You VIP your way into that back alley, you don't even think about the main entrance anymore. You know what I mean by the main entrance? We're talking dick into the vagina.
Kevin, this is an awkward conversation.
Why?
Because you're going out with my sister.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't think we didn't go through a period of adjustment.
Adjustment?
Interrupted by a woman who wants help, he sends Owen to her. Nick is one of our best. In fact,
his whole family knows the way around a mattress.
Golden dumpster.
Slaps his ass twice.
She's asking about memory foam and lumbar support. Will is chatting up Jeggings, who, little piece of trivia, is Keith Sweat's ex-wife.
Whoa.
Really?
Who knew that? Nobody.
You got me twisted, man.
Vince walks in, says he's seen the future. Owen wants to talk about this later. Future doesn't know later. Owen says, what do you... All the future is later. That's literally what the future is. It's later.
The sign spinner is getting the Kathy Bates Award this entire scene.
Killing it.
Doing spins and tosses and tricks.
Not one fuck up.
Yeah.
They had to have gotten a professional.
Legendary Kathy Bates.
Vince mentions Google, nap pods, massage rooms, volleyball court, ranked as the greatest place to work in America, guys.
Mrs. Keith Sweat in the background testing how good the mattress would be. Fucking riding on it.
Vince got them an interview for an internship. Owen's angry and gesticulating. Vince wants to do something that matters and be excited. The lady wants to speak to the manager now. Will is in the corner, molesting Keith Sweat's wife.
All over Jeggings.
And that's why I called it Will Ferrell's Mattress Diddling Emporium.
Vince tells Owen the interview's in an hour, last chance they got. Will comes over to interrupt.
How's it going, Gossip Girls? CW just called you canceled. Excuse me? Look, I know you're peddling him a bunch of crap, just like the crap merchandise you two used to shill. So, listen up, Marfan syndrome. Excuse me? Marfan syndrome, big man's disease. The giant killer. You.
Me and you are the same height.
We're not the same height. We're not the same height. I'm handsome, tall. You're the type of tall where you walk through the airport, people stop what they're eating and look at you. You're like a freak.
Tells Owen he has a customer waiting. Vince says they have their future waiting. Will asks Owen if he knows what the tattoo says.
Make reasonable choices. I don't think to get tattooed on your neck. Just get back to work.
Owen quits. Will tries to get back to the Jeggings.
Apologizes that Jeggings had to see that. Let's get back to pelvic ventilation.
I don't know what happens to a dream deferred. Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun or does it explode? I don't want to find out.
Ha! Langston Hughes. Farrell, all in a day's work. See you in hell.
Cut to the library. Comically. Comedy in how they're sitting in children's chairs at the desktop in the middle of the room. Interviews on the internet. Internship is only for college students, so they enrolled in University of Phoenix. Go Fighting Phoenixes.
Banter about their fake majors. Made Owen physics, but he got sales. Hide your vacancy and let me dazzle.
You're going to think I'm crazy, but it's in, look at this photograph. The little kid comes up and says 15-minute time limit, and then they pay the kid off.
$10.
As she walks away, Owen Wilson turns to Vince Vaughn and says, "What a cute kid. I'm no child, but Billy." And it ends right there. And I'm like, what the fuck was he going with that?
I missed that.
I rewound it like 3 or 4 times to get the exact moment.
I bet you did.
I'm just saying, I didn't make the movie, man. I didn't make it.
You were riding pretty hard for diddling be intention.
You called the mattress store a diddling emporium.
You don't think he diddled that customer?
He molested her.
That's the form of diddling.
Okay. They're new in town and never been on a computer before. Vince wants to go cheek to cheek, starts shouting when he realizes they're on. My name is Billy.
They can hear him. Other kid comes up behind him, says they're thirsty too. Vince says, I'm not an ATM. He's got a job interview. They're at the library. Vince says they're in the Kids Helping Kids program. Take suburban kids and teach them what it's like to be homeless.
People helping people.
CT5 liars.
It's called attitude adjustment. They wanted to do it there to help out, and they don't have webcams on their computer.
BJ Novak asks about their coding ability. C++. Actually, a C+. Reflects his attitude on the C+. Haha, comedy.
Comedy.
Vince rambling about typing class. Quick brown fox.
Oh.
Owen calls the University of Phoenix the Harvard of internet colleges. Time for some questions that might be a little odd.
You're shrunken down to the size of nickels and dropped to the bottom of a blender. What do you do?
Is there anything else in the blender?
I don't know.
Well, that's going to make a difference.
Yes,
Are there
yes,
ice cubes
yes,
to climb on? Are we working with a daiquiri here?
Throwing a
Are we
little
making a
rum
smoothie?
in. It's been a long week. Maybe we want to let these little guys live a little.
Okay, for the sake of the argument, let's say it's empty.
Sure.
Well, in that case, it's easy then.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm sorry?
If we're shrunk down to the size of a nickel and there's no liquid in the blender, we go ahead and put on our back. So you take her flat on your back like
Right.
this.
You just lay back,
Lay
enjoy
stiff
that
as a board, light
breeze.
as a feather,
Pretend it's a fan.
And let those
Okay,
bad
once this
blades
blend-
whip all around you like this. It's like getting an MRI.
Once this blender's on, it's on forever.
It's on forever.
Respectfully, I got to disagree. We sold blenders, and even the best model in the world is only going to run nonstop for
Even
what,
the
Billy?
Germans, the Germans could never-
Even the German model, even one of those Braun ones, only going to run stop maybe 10 or 11 hours. So we're getting out, and when we do, we're better off for it because whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Well, let's just go ahead and big picture this for a second, if I can. Just like the founders of Google big pictured Googling, it's not so much getting out of the blender, it's what happens next. That's the question.
You've got 2 nickel-sized men free in the world. Think of the possibilities.
I mean, on top of my head, and I'm just
My
spitballing
head's
here.
swimming.
Sunglass repair? We'd be hell on those little screws.
Maybe stick us in those submarines that they put in people's bodies to fight diseases. That's cutting edge right there.
Okay, that's not a real thing, the submarines.
No.
Wait a minute. I thought we were stuck in a blender. Now we're saving lives? What?
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 Let me just recap this for you real quick. We started off in a blender.
Yeah.
Now we're saving lives. What?
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 Wait a minute. We were stuck in a blender.
What a journey.
And now we're saving lives?
You
What?
guys led us to this. Thank you.
What really bothers me about this scene, and I get it, he's imagining Owen Wilson doesn't open his eyes as they're talking about it.
Look at this photograph. Same note too, bro.
It's always bothered me.
Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Mays hit him with an.
PJ asks, which one is physics? And the look on Owen Wilson, the defeated look on him.
So he pivots to an analogy. They were in a blender. They lost their jobs. We got ourselves out, and here we are. Vince wants them to get a shot.
Cut to Google. Asif Bombi is going over the candidates, and now it's time for Vince and Owen, our 2 daiquiri men. Rose Byrne says no.
Big Head interjects. Diversity is in our DNA. Find people with a different way of thinking.
What? Have y'all ever seen Google's workforce? Diversity absolutely is not in their DNA.
No. To them, diversity is just 20 years older, maybe 30.
White guys.
That's diversity. Still white. He won't let it go. They have more years of sales and life experience than the age of most of the interns. And final judgment's always based on the layover test.
I called this an interactive Cobra formula.
For sure.
I said, what's the layover test? And then he explained the layover test.
Would you rather be stuck next to at an airport bar for a 6-hour delay? 10 millionth kid who knows that if you shrink, your strength to weight ratio allows you to jump way higher? Duh. Or out-of-the-box thinkers who turn being stuck in a blender into an advantage. Cut to Atlanta.
Cue the optimistic Ryan Tedder B.O.B. song, So Good.
Oh, this is so Otzo's right here.
Big time Otzo.
Let's let it ride for the next 3 to 4 minutes.
They paid for it.
Keep playing the chorus over and over again. Don't get to the B.O.B. part.
No.
Berry Building. Port of San Francisco, Stanford, Oracle, Google Campus.
Oh, we spent a lot of time with them walking around on Google Campus.
Try to check in by flagging down a Google driverless car.
Get it?
Owen's horrified. It's scary because it's new.
I'd love to work somewhere with a slide.
Whistle.
At a diddling emporium? What do you mean?
I don't want to work at a diddling emporium.
Wants to own it.
Apparently, if there's a slide.
Why don't you slide?
When's the last time you went down on a slide?
Oh.
Whistle. They stroll into the lobby. Owen calls it the greatest amusement park, but nothing like it. It's a million times better, huh?
Vince will grab coffees. Owen will check them in. Vince is struggling with the idea that the coffees and everything are free there. He's grabbing fruit Vince vauntedly.
Yes.
Bagels, couple, 4, 5, make it 7.
If you're insisting, twist my arm.
Asks if they have a redneck guzzler with straws for the drink. Space shuttle is hanging from the ceiling as an art installation. Owen stops Rose Byrne and asks if it was actually in space.
She has a meeting and brushes him off.
If only there was a website you could go to.
Type in things and search for answers.
He was just curious.
He introduces himself.
She's Diana Sims. She's late.
As she's walked away, she gives the lowdown on the shuttle. Winner of the X Prize.
Spaceship 1.
Cut to orientation. All of the interns are wearing...
Are those hats real? Because Georgia Tech, for the band, freshmen had to wear stupid ass hats like that.
Did they have a slur on them?
We'll get to that. I didn't want to give it away. I wanted to ask Zach what it was at some point.
I called them bingo propeller hats.
They are.
And that was before I saw what was written on it.
I called them...
What'd you call them?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Sex nerd wishes her parents were gay because she thinks Vince and Owen are same-sex parents.
It's Guillermo. Clip it, Maze.
Gizmo, get the dildos. Gizmo, try out the dildos. How are the dildos? They're fine.
Owen asked Vince, when did 20 start to look like 12? Yo-Yo Santos being scolded by his mom on the phone to work harder than his hardest. Vince walks off to get food, takes off his hat, and that's when Graham Hotray thinks he's someone to kiss up to.
Can't believe they're interns. But you're so old, though. Thought they were going to be important, going to find people that actually matter now.
Let me guess, this guy's the villain of the movie.
Oh.
Owen says, why do you introduce me to that guy like he was your best friend? You introduced me to Hitler. Uh-oh.
Seemed like he was sweet at first. Roger Chetty, head of the intern program.
Chetty, bang, bang.
Interns will do what employees do, and they'll watch how well they do it. To excel at this internship is more than brain power. You need googliness. The intangible stuff that made a search engine into an engine for change.
What a fucking commercial.
That was an interesting Doc Rivers, but he didn't want it because it's not funny, guys. Nothing's funny about googliness.
Yeah.
Divided into teams. End of the summer, only one team will be guaranteed full-time position. Other 95% will not.
We get a wide shot of all the interns and all the staffers behind them. And that's when I noticed every single woman who works for Google is hot. But most of them wear glasses.
Well, yeah, so you can't tell.
This is a big Clark Kent glasses movie.
Yep.
Workplace seminar. They want to give a big first impression. Graham cuts them off. They say they were first. He agrees they need more help. In a world of excellence, old and unexceptional qualifies as diversity.
What's the saying?
Age before beauty.
Maze hit him with the sounder.
Owen says there's always one guy in the locker room who's going to run around snapping towels at other guys' privates. Guess that's going to be you, Graham.
Good one.
Remind you, I'm John Wick with that towel. You call out a testicle, I'll hit it.
Yeah, he's talking about Zach.
Asif is hosting the seminar, going over rules. Asking a series of questions. Green paddle for yes, red for no. Having a beer with your boss.
Everyone's red, but the dinosaurs.
I put up a green paddle too. Is that wrong?
It is in 2013 at Google. Asif isn't interested in having a cold one with Vince. You get high?
Do not. I'm not judging, just saying people do it. Vince leans in, whispers to Stewart. They'll hook him up. He's fine and wants him to stop talking. I'm your Bill Holden and Stalag 17.
Reference.
Tony Medley, a horseman?
Yeah.
This is the most Tony Medley sequence of events in Cinephobe history.
Absolutely.
The lean over and whisper
to the person next to you.
It just wasn't a hot girl. It was a hot guy.
Followed by a Stalag 17 reference?
I don't get that reference. Google it. What about dating a fellow intern? Only they go green. This is Google, not Match.com.
Reference.
Owen asks about full-time employees.
Hornball.
Starts describing Rose's severity to her look that is surprisingly sexy.
Say no to love. Taking food home from the office. Vince goes green. Asif asks if he's having difficulty with this. Drill down on this. What if it's a perishable pudding or something that was left out?
He keeps going. Or sushi, or ice cream, and pizza.
Not a frozen pizza, though.
Asif is truly impressed. Thank you. And how quickly you have confirmed my doubts about you.
Oof.
Cobra formula trap? After those 3 dumbass questions, seminar dismissed.
Cut to nighttime. They're in the same twin bed in a hotel together with Vince eating chips and salsa.
Is it a hotel or is it like weird Google housing?
A Google dorm, yeah.
Okay, so this is my question. How are they paying for any of this? They have no jobs. They have no money. Vince's house has been foreclosed on. They're there for months?
My thought was this was a Google dorm they got put up in.
I thought that as well.
I hope so. But then why just one bed for 2 people?
Don't know.
Why would your dad? Also, I've wondered if this Google internship program, I don't know, finances bottle service at a strip club.
Oh, that's a good question.
Not that something like that would ever happen in this movie.
Today didn't go well. Certainly wasn't the first impression we were looking for. Here's the deal. Tomorrow is Pick Teams Day. Makes it all the more important for them to fall in with a strong team, surround themselves with the right group of these little geniuses, get a shot.
We can coattail this bitch. No shame in that.
No shame being the 12th man. Never gets in the game. A lot of enthusiasm. Waving the towel. Doling out high fives during timeouts. Still gets a ring. So we got to be that awkward 7-footer from Lithuania.
I kind of like that they were wearing University of Phoenix t-shirts.
Commitment to the bit.
It's a nice touch.
Vince can't deal with the cold feet in bed, so he'll give Owen the bed and take the bed tomorrow.
Calls him cold clams and then calls Owen Pocahontas for some reason.
Oh.
Reference.
Day 2.
Eric Andre, 8-year Google, explains what OPEs are.
What do they call the new Googlers? Is that?
You just said it.
No, they have a term for it, I thought.
New gloves.
Spelled it in new gloves. He's explaining teams, and Asif rips the mic from him. He goes, okay.
Like him cutting him off. Recurring bit.
I left.
Max, rolling around asking for college major SAT score, calls Guillermo fat face. As soon as a guy says University of, he says, no. I like that joke.
Nobody will pick the two old guys or the two hot ones or Yo-Yo Santos.
Stanford, you're coming with me. Blondie, I'm choosing you on account of your physical appearance.
You could have said that about any woman in this program. I just want to throw that out there.
Woman.
Big Head doesn't have a group to mentor. Asif says he'll get the leftovers. Big Head introduced himself as Lyle, one of the team managers. Pound me.
Normally, putting the fist out without the words is all that's necessary.
Fist me. Get up in there.
Yeah, that's definitely not right.
Cock me, Eddie.
Pound me, Eddie. I know.
Big Head is 23, but an old soul. They're worried about not having a team.
Correction, you didn't have a team, but you got one now, son, because I got a few outliers. Ba-bam, kaplash, zah! And we about to get it all good up in this hood, right? Outliers? Outliers, because I just dropped a little G-well on you. Because Malcolm's my dog. Malcolm's my dog. What'd you say? Malcolm's my dog. Outliers, you know, from 10,000 hours. Look, let's get a team meeting going, everybody. Come on, team meet time. Wonder Twin powers activate.
What other options do we have?
Adam West, Batman, sound effects.
Wall-to-wall patois.
It's like a G-well on the fly tip.
Flossing with the pussy. Cutting in the crib.
Absolutely.
He is relentlessly Teddy Rexing. Time for a meet and greet. It's pretty much WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. Been at the Goog for 4 years, working on 7 progies. They ask and I do's it. What can I say? I'm a people pleaser, especially the ladies. My Mercedes.
Okay, that's inappropriate.
So it's all good in Lyle's hood. You heard.
Do you guys know how that lyric ends? Ladies, my Mercedes. Fits 4 in the back, 2 if you're fat.
You didn't listen to that part.
Okay. Stuart asks if he'll always talk in the third person, because if he is, I might want to punch Lyle in the face.
Good thing to say as an intern to a full-time employee at a place you're trying to work.
Mm-hmm.
Well played.
Yo-Yo Santos introduces himself. Vince goes for a high five, and he flinches. Like George Michael trying to catch keys.
He's been beat a lot by his mom.
Did you get beat up a lot in school?
I was homeschooled.
Did you get beat up a lot in homeschool?
Movie 43.
Discipline is a very important part of growth. He was breastfed until he was 7.
Breastfed or provided with the milk of her bosom?
Vince goes, so you're tying your shoes, climbing a tree, blowing up fireworks, and then you're right on mom.
It's crazy.
Yo-Yo says breast milk leads to higher IQ. Owen disagrees. Vitamins are vitamins, whether they come from a teat or a baba.
Stuart says he's wrong. He just Googled it. He's wrong.
Journal of the American Medical Association.
If this movie was done today, it would be ChatGPT, right?
100%. Or Gemini.
Your confusion's understandable, though. You were bottle fed.
Vince wants to know where all this hostility is coming from. Where do you think it's coming from, you big tree? 2/5 of our team is made up of 2 old guys who don't know shit. I laughed.
Neha is happy to have 2 strapping, mature gentlemen on the team. They'd make the best Luke and Han in Star Wars cosplay. Future callback.
Costume play. You know where people dress up as their favorite anime or movie character? I'd be Slave Girl Leia. Yeah. Metal bikini top, metal G-string panty, high-heeled leather boots. Of course, I'm chained at the neck. Not too constricted, but just enough to make things interesting.
The neck constriction's interesting.
Yeah, a few of us get together and whatever happens, happens.
She likes sex.
Back to reality, work-wise, their skills aren't really relevant here. Owen's loving this friction. You know why? Because that's how you get a fire started, and that's also how you execute a self-cobra formula.
Time for the Translate lecture about giving everyone access to every word ever written, no matter the language it was written in. Vince sees Lyle in the middle of the seated group watching video of a woman dancing.
You lying in the weeds, son of a bitch.
You're hot for teacher.
This hornball, man.
He took her dance class once.
He's also using this Google employee directory.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amin. I see that you're in the middle of this glass house with a bag full of stones.
What are you talking about?
You watched porn at the finals.
Not on purpose. That guy did it on purpose. There was intention behind his shit. And I wasn't watching it. I was doing research earlier in the day, and I forgot to close the window.
Lyle explains the Google intranet and how it has calendars, trivia, and info for every employee. So Owen gets the idea to stalk Rose.
Immediately.
Nice stalker tool. Yeah.
Stalks position.
Stalker Channing.
Slides down a slide to make his entrance. Amin must have loved that.
I did.
Jealous.
I am.
Is that your driving through a fence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming down a slide to Rose Byrne. Absolutely.
Or at work in general.
At work it'd be fun. I'm pretty sure one day I will get to a job with us.
Where?
Google.
You gonna do sales there?
Yeah, he's almost old enough to be in the intern program.
Me and you, Zach.
Oh, fuck.
With Jedi Mind.
Take the train across the country.
Yo, if I can get my Oakley sales training in there, come on, man.
Fancy seeing you here, is it? Or maybe you calendar stalked me.
God is us.
He detects a bit of an accent, thinks it's English. Hello, governor. All of a twist. More bread, please, sir.
Louis Pinnock.
Australian, actually. Similar flags, though.
Kiwi. Lord of the Rings country. Nope. That's New Zealand, buddy. Vegemite sandwich. Finally got one.
He stops her, talks about her working until midnight every night. She's sure he's very popular with 19-year-olds at the University of Phoenix with your southern drawl and the blonde hair and this whole thing you got going on, but I gotta tell you, this is never gonna happen.
Owen says he's reaching out as an intern to pick her brain.
He pulls the old, I wasn't trying to hit on you, I just wanted to learn move. And ladies and gentlemen, tried and true for the Mean-Al Hassan thing, because then you get like, wait, did you think I was... And now he's on the defensive, like, oh, I'm sorry.
Rose, very much not on the defensive, executes a grade A foist onto Eric Andre walking by.
Oh, yeah. Talk about HTML5. Cheerio.
First of several team challenges is debug the code.
All right.
Jargon tidal wave as the nerds try to solve it.
Good Lord.
Owen and Vince not helping at all. Bug like fly. Is Chetty a cinephile? Goldblum.
Reference.
Owen guarantees they're being helpful. Vince jumps to...
Congratulations, J-Girl, because you're Fly Girl. You're still a Fly Girl.
Reference.
Superfly Pop Fly.
Excavation, earthquakes, California. That's it. Write that down.
Dylan tells Vince he used a Sharpie to write on the glass like Horrible Bosses 2. Neha reiterates that they're not helping.
You're saying a lot of words really fast that mean nothing.
That sounds like this podcast.
Yep. Only way is to find the bug. Vince asks if it's not the only way. You said someone programmed it. That means some person in the building wrote that code. Let's give him a name. Call him Tony. Let's say Tony likes kayaking. Me and Nick become friends with Tony. We're throwing a few beers back. We're doing a little kayaking with my main man, Tony. Tony's bombed on the open water. Next thing you know, we start gabbing about audio bugs.
This reminded me of Six Toe in Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah.
Not a good version, though.
Stuart tells them to go find the programmer. They ask Yo-Yo who their man is. He sees a Professor X action figure. Name is Charles Xavier.
Reference.
Professor at Stanford. Wheelchair. Bald. British accent.
So that could have been a daisy chain is an action figure of IP.
Oh, yeah.
Randomly in an office for no reason.
They're off to Stanford. Find a bald man in a wheelchair. Professor Charles Xavier. Very funny. British. Listen, Professor Xavier. Sorry to bother you. Doesn't have time. Starts naming Cyclops and Rogue and the Quad. Tells him to get closer to share his telekinetic wisdom.
Comedy.
Punches Vince in the throat.
Nut punches Owen as he rolls away. Professor Xavier is a total dick.
Back at Google, kids are sniping at each other. Santos is punishing himself for his inferior performance by ripping out eyebrow hairs. Stewart says that one's crazy and somewhere there's a geek orgy you're late for.
She burns him back with a microphallus convention joke. They have a quip-off, snarky banter, big head rolling his eyes.
Enough of this useless banter.
Cut to lunch. They walk up to the lunch table. Stewart asks if they found Professor Xavier. They won't make room for him at the table. Vince and Owen walk away. No tables.
The only table open is Josh Gad eating yogurt solo like Steven Glansberg.
Reference.
They try to talk to him, get completely stonewalled because he's got headphones on. Max comes over to talk shit. Cool Kids Table, Confederacy of Outcasts.
And this is when I realized, oh, this movie's the beat for beat remake of Monsters University.
Oh.
Everything about it, including the smug rich kid, and he's got a fat kid in his crew too, and they're bad. They lose every challenge, and if you lose this challenge, you lose out on every. You got to win the whole thing in order to get placement in Monsters University in the College of Scaring or whatever.
Same year, released a couple weeks apart.
They won the bug challenge. Graham's team did. They're going to be just fine.
Next challenge is at the intramural fields. Old guys get hyped for sports. NFL on Fox music as they run out for Quidditch in slow motion.
Reference.
Carrying little brooms.
Eric Andre is the ref. Max barks, don't touch the ball, fatty.
I know this isn't worth asking the question, but how is it that Graham's team has uniforms?
Yeah. Exact same question.
And Vince Vaughn's team is wearing
And they have eyewear too. They have protective eyewear.
matching protective eyewear.
Not Oakley.
They stole this part from Dodgeball, right? The average Joes show up without uniforms and Purple Cobras have all the gear.
Absolutely.
Big Head is blurting out a bunch of Harry Potter jargon, including some complete gibberish we'll get to and look at this photograph.
Is this actual Harry Potter shit?
Most of it is, and then some of it isn't.
Maze, have you ever played Quidditch?
I haven't played it, no.
Too tall.
Muggle version is peg them with kickballs before they put the volleyball through the hoop. Hufflepuff on 3. Yes, son. Let's get it.
Let's get hot in here.
And that is a reference.
Time for Quidditch clip role models.
I bet if I suggested a game of Quidditch, he'd come in his pants.
They charge. Graham scores immediately. Vince and Owen are completely lost. Owen calls it chaos. Another score. It's 20-0.
Neha says bangerang like she's Rufio from Hook.
Reference, yeah, she definitely said that.
She then passes to Stewart. It hits him in the head because he's on his phone.
You get it?
That's his thing.
Wayne tried looking up and giving a shit, man. Vince gets confused, just starts swinging his broom around in a circle. Eric tells him to keep the broom between the legs.
Owen says, what does this have to do with computers?
Graham uses Guillermo as a shield and scores. We get more scores. It's 70-0 or 7-0.
Timeout. They need to start believing. Vince describes the plot of Flashdance.
Reference.
Love it.
She literally had to become a maniac. Guess what? That old Bill Gates, they called him a maniac too. Neha disagrees. No one called him that. Owen says he just did. Vince says, damn it, guys, you're getting off the point here. Back to Flashdance.
She had to strip down to nothing. She had to sit in that chair and arch her back, and she pulled a chain to nowhere and doused herself with water.
Yeah, where did that water come from?
Who knows?
It came from her belief that it was there.
She believed so hard she found herself with an audition in front of those stuffed shirts at the dance school, and she spun. Oh, and she spun. And she spun, and she spun, and she spun, and she spun herself into that dance school. And she spun herself into our hearts.
And then he makes Bear Bryant references, Stockton and Malone references. The references are coming out the wazoo.
Matumblewag.
Inspirational music starts. Ask them to believe in themselves. Let's put on our leg warmers and dance our asses off. Lovable maniacs come out in the second half, start playing well for no reason. Even Dylan uses his phone to shine a light as a distraction. They legitimately do the flying V.
Jump around starts playing. Someone in a gold full body suit comes up and dances horribly.
That is the golden snitch.
Okay.
Oh boy, I already knew.
Gold Wilson turns, looks at him and says, who the fuck is this now?
I laughed so hard.
I laughed hard because it was a save note to bro situation. But then I thought, Maze, is this something that happens in Quidditch? Is that real?
Well, not a human. This is the attempt to do it in real life. I don't think he has a testicle ball bag.
Ball sack, yeah.
During Quidditch, there's a golden ball that flies around the whole time that's worth 150 points. If you get that, the game's over.
Oh.
Because they do play Quidditch for real. I don't know if this is how they do it.
What do you mean they play Quidditch for real?
They didn't make it up for this movie. Dorks play Quidditch like this in real life.
That's upsetting.
You thought they made it up for the movie?
No, I figured they came up with some version. I didn't know this was a thing.
It's basically like Ultimate Frisbee, but nerdier.
What are the brooms for?
So that they can pretend like they're Harry Potter.
This is not making me want to watch Harry Potter.
Or so Vince Vaughn can look like he's jacking it the entire fucking sequence.
He was.
Making really intense faces when he runs. Look at this photograph.
Graham tells Gizmo, okay, fat face, I think it's time to fake an injury.
I think it's time to Jonte Porter, so we bet the under on your goals. Elbows him in the dick. They chase the snitch and his dangling testicle. Max trips Vince, dives, wins.
He Panthers him. Look at this photograph.
Pelvic thrust, slow motion, Selly. Crowd rushes the field. Vince is proud they came together as a team. Keep it rolling. Let's get a Frosty.
Product placement?
Owen calls Vince a little show pony. Vince asks Owen to ice his balls.
Comedy.
He won't do it.
Amin, would you ice my balls if I got hit in the balls?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's a good co-host.
Maze?
Too tall.
Yeah, I don't want to bend down.
Oh.
I don't want to reach up.
Well. Why are they on my forehead?
I'll reach around, but not up.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
As a sports fan, I have to confess. Sometimes the game gets kind of boring. That's when I unfold my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and use multi-window viewing on its large screen. Boring game? I'm checking out my fantasy baseball league at the same time. Score still 1-0? I'm replying to emails in the other window, scoring points with the boss. Semifinals finally getting exciting? I'm buying tickets to the finals and booking my flights. Can your phone do that?
The new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Get yours at Samsung.com.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
Owen limps over to a nap pod. Guess who's there? It's Roseburn shushing him. Owen, relentless chatter. Where would he go for a really nice dinner?
Oh, the old classic, ask her where to go to dinner with someone else. It's running a playbook.
She wouldn't know.
That's criminal. Sean Levy pops out, ass all the way on. Is this a nap pod or a convo pod? Oh, that's right. It's a nap pod. Give him the award now.
You hate this dude.
I fucking hate his face.
You hate this dude.
Get out of your own movie, you dumb bitch.
Whoa, that's the whole point of directing.
Nah.
It's to be in it.
Rose uncorks a whisper monologue about being a 30-year-old workaholic.
Classic rom-com shit.
It's 2013 and she can't go on Facebook anymore.
Same.
Nothing but happy couples gloating about their perfect little babies in those tiny socks that look like goddamn sneakers.
Chuck Taylor's. She's 10 years too late because while working so hard, she missed out on all the bad dates and the assholes, and now time is running out.
No one told me it was a game of musical chairs. Anyways, is that what you were going to say?
No, I was going to suggest you work harder, roll up your sleeves, buckle down, get to work. Can't change the world when you're laying in a nap
as a hypothetical, even though she's actually talking about her.
Like he was going to say it to her.
Kind of like Zach whenever he makes a Zion Williamson joke. He says, oh, Amin was probably going to say this.
Encourages her to do something about it. First thing on his calendar is regret. Throws down a challenge for her to go out to dinner before he leaves town. Don't minimize it. Don't click that red X in the corner.
See? I'm getting it.
He means yellow.
Well, he's saying don't do either.
No, he's not.
Yeah, don't minimize it and don't click the red X.
No, he doesn't. He thinks that the red X is minimizing it because he's a bingo.
No, he's giving both options is to put it off.
He's an idiot.
He's understanding HTML5.
Not yet.
He's never used a computer before, apparently.
He's new in town.
Well, not one with a camera. Cut to the cafeteria. Vince is eating pudding. Asif walks up. Says, hey, Chetty, pretty good effort in the Quidditch field yesterday, huh?
It was a game throwing balls, and you lost.
Got a good point.
We really rallied in the second half. Kind of a spiritual victory for us.
Then perhaps you'll land a spiritual job.
Got us ass. You guys notice? So he's eating the chips and salsa in bed in the first scene.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's eating the pudding. In front of him is a mound of sushi on the table.
Mm-hmm.
He's got it all.
I respected that they had that kind of attention to detail.
That's Sean Levy.
Yeah, it's his attention to detail that really puts him over the top.
Asif explains the admissions committee was split on him, made it by one vote. Deciding member thought he showed promise. It's clear now he was wrong.
I wonder who the deciding member was, guys.
We'll never find out. Definitely not Chetty. Next challenge is creating an app. They need an idea for the app. Stuart doesn't like being called Stewie. Owen tells Vince it'll feel good when that one opens up to him. You know it's going to happen.
I'm telling you, Owen Wilson in this movie.
I'll break you down like a 2x4 Bronco. Yo-Yo wants to explore what apps were popular.
They jargon it up. Big Head loves the two-pronged approach, weaves in a Star Wars reference. It's not a trap. Vince says people use apps and starts pitching existing apps.
So I have an idea. Nowadays, people are taking pictures, right? They have their phones now. They're out. Something catches their eye. They want to take it, but then the photo's just sitting there. What if they take that photo and instantaneously put it out there on the line and they share it with their friends?
That's Instagram. It already exists. It's one of the most popular apps in the world. Facebook bought them for like $1 billion. That's billion with a B.
Oh, no. Mine is very different than that.
How is yours something very different than that?
Because on mine, you're taking the photo instantaneously. You're putting the photo out there on the line.
Online.
Yeah, I'm putting my photos out on the line and I'm creating an exchange.
Yeah, that's Instagram.
But mine's more of a social sharing on the line that's happening.
Online.
Quick interjection. When you keep saying on the line, you do mean online.
Stuart, don't do that. You don't do that to a man. He's got $1 million idea right here.
$1 billion idea.
Even better, let him flow.
Nick, I appreciate it. You can't bring me down. I'm too positive. Come here, let me share something with you.
Nah.
Please, come. I'm gonna explain this to you in a way that's visual.
He's bigger than you. Be careful.
So now you're out there, take a photo. Just a pretend one, go ahead. Now you take that photo, you put it on the line, you put it on Twitter, you put it on whatever you want. That is Instagram.
That's Instagram.
100%.
I get it.
We're not dummies.
Point taken. Now let's go with my concept. Now, you've taken a photo instantaneously or not instantaneously, and then you take those and you send those out on the line.
Online.
You don't have to say shit. You don't. You just say, I like that photo, and you share that photo instantaneously on the line with your friends. Now, everyone's exchanging ideas. Everyone's exchanging photos. And that's why the photos that are being shared on the line will be known as Exchangeograms.
Holy shit balls, Billy. We don't have time for this.
Golden dumpster.
Exchangeogram's a good idea.
Max pops up with his gramophone app for Android. It turns songs into realistic analog music from the days of Thomas Edison. Kids start panicking about not getting jobs. It's so hard to be 21 right now. Yo-Yo's mama says nothing is guaranteed anymore. Sorry.
Sabine Wren says, the whole American dream thing that you guys grew up on, that's all it is, a dream. And I said, Mayes, you better hit that.
Too young to be this cynical.
Time for everybody to stand up. Breath of fresh air. Taking it to the street. Time to light it up forever and never go to sleep, chimes in Owen. So they take a Google bus into the city for some Chinese food.
We get this in silence, right? Not accompanied by any catchy Otso music.
No, there's no way, right?
Oh, we get some Wale and Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at me. And I was like, God damn it, man.
It's a good, catchy song.
Sean Levy.
Sean
Levy's Get Psyched mix.
You know what? Sean Levy, attention to detail. Horseman. Amin, you know what to do. It's at a Chinese restaurant. Vince is holding court in Chinese. Tell him the joke.
Louis Pinnock?
Absolutely.
Punchline. And she says, wait a minute, that's not a duck.
Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers press conference.
Doc Rivers.
Gets a tip from the waiter about a dance club down the street. Strolling around Chinatown in blurry slow motion.
Is it a strip bar? Is it a club? Is it a strip club?
Same note too, bro. Is this a strip club?
It's a strip club.
It's a giant staircase.
Yeah, and the strippers come down the giant staircase, which I gotta say, I kind of like.
Sometimes they come down like a bingo.
And let me tell you, this is the entire reason for the existence of the unrated edition of this movie.
Thank God.
Because the popos are flying.
That's what it should be.
Everyone is topless. They shot all these scenes twice.
I was worried when you said this is the only thing that they added. I'm like, what? I thought this would be 40 minutes just in this place, unrated.
Vince says, I was rocking Mandarin, he was rocking Cantonese. Something clearly got confused in the middle, but I say happy accident, right?
Dancers showing them to their table. Stewart is on his phone with her right in front of him. Owen leans in, says, great big world out there, my friend, just 3 inches up. I beg you. She starts sucking his finger.
Suck that shit.
After he stares at her popos.
And he said, holy shit, that's deep.
Takes him away.
We see that Neha is uncomfortable, but I thought she was the sex nerd, guys.
This here is my jam. This is my shit. Nope, she's still a virgin. Only read about this stuff. Craigslist casual encounters, Twilight fan fiction, hentai. Owen is intrigued by this Cobra formula dangling. What's hentai?
Japanese comic books where the women get ravaged by octopus tentacles. Is that real?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Tentacle porn.
I know hentai is real, but I didn't know it was strictly octopus.
Strictly tentacles.
Okay.
You know, it's funny. She never actually says, I'm a virgin.
She says it in the next sentence. I've imagined everything. I've never done anything. How is that not virginity?
That's what I'm saying. She never says, I'm a virgin.
Yeah, she just says never done anything.
A lot of implications.
A lot of implications, but not necessarily all truth.
Okay. Way to dig your heels in on this one.
Means look there.
I love her.
Owen says her imagination is so wild that reality is going to be a breeze, if not a letdown. Cut to them at a table with a tray of shots.
This internship is paying for this.
Yo-Yo says he can't have it.
Mama says.
Mommy talk.
Mama says alcohol kills your brain cells.
Owen says, I'm not saying a shot of tequila is the first step of the journey to self-respect, but maybe it's a step in the right direction.
Peer pressure.
Same note too, bro.
He'll do one. He takes it. They all look. He screams.
Anyone who's never drunk before is not taking a shot of tequila and feeling amazing. I don't feel amazing taking a shot of tequila.
Vince takes a flash photo of Dylan getting a lap dance.
Exchange-a-gram moment, bitches!
They prep Yo-Yo for his first lap dance. Tapioca, studying to be a dental assistant.
That's Tapioca, all right. Tapioca in his pants because he busts instantly cut to them in the bathroom.
Hey, Yo-Yo, you want to dance?
Yo-Yo's
Same note too, bro.
Yo-Yo's drying his pants with a hand dryer. Happens all the time. Some would say it's the point. Cut to another lap dance. Cut back to the bathroom. More pant drying.
The way he holds on to the hand dryer and leans back.
It's all good. Might want to double up on the underwear next time. Another dance. Back to the bathroom dryer. I got to tell you, the reboot time is impressive.
Same note too, Owen.
Golden Dumpster.
The next Jim Carrey playing Yo-Yo at the time of his life because they shot all of these lap dances topless and tops on.
Oh my God.
Sean Levy.
Attention to detail.
Cut to Lyle and Vince cheersing. Dancer coming down the stairs and film Blanc, guys.
Oh my God.
It's the dance instructor from Google that Lyle loves.
They make weird eye contact. He's freaking out, man.
He's in love with the stripper. She pop and she roll.
Yo, you want to join the Lyle High Club?
I was shocked of all the references. Sean Levy doesn't have I'm in love with a stripper right here?
No.
Not on his Get Psyched mix.
No.
Vince tells him the most radical move is to be yourself.
Message and also, thank you very much.
Cut to him walking up to her at the bar. He says she was good up there, not in a sexual way, but kind of a sexual way.
Everything you do is special.
He's just rambling.
He says, can I buy you a drink? And I said, come on. Come on.
A rare instance of Sean Levy, no attention to detail.
There you go.
Rare. Wow, he's really covered the whole gamut of detail in this episode so far.
Yeah, he sure is.
He doesn't remember his dancing, which was so embarrassing. The only unfortunate way to fix it is for him to dance. Then we get this robot song voice. I can fuck you. And this EDM drop.
Clip it, because I don't know.
Clip it. I don't know what you're talking about.
You missed this part? It's Neon Hitch, Fuck You Better, DJ Chucky Club remix.
You know what's back? Sean Levy, attention to detail. He's right back.
Slow motion club montage. Yo-Yo is in the raining stripper pole stage box.
Neha's in there too. Why are they in there?
Why is your dad?
Guys, it's so fun. We're having the best night ever. We went to one strip club after a Chinese restaurant.
I called it the Morbius Rain Room.
Or Flashdance.
It's just a circular room.
Oh, yeah.
This is completely cracked out, and we transition straight into Wild Ones, Flo Rida, and Sia.
Hey, no, wild one. Ooh.
We learn the stripper's Google job is only part-time, so she augments. Big Head tells her, don't augment. You're perfect the way you are.
Maze clip old school.
My life is over and I'm gonna wind up working at Red Lobster.
You already work in Red Lobster.
Yeah, but it's part-time, dick.
Then a blonde guy comes up to get a dance from her.
This guy.
Not now.
Look, bitch, I don't know who you think this geek is, but I spend a shitload of dinero in this place and I expect to nut.
Yeah, no, I'm totally a geek, Biff Tannen. Huh?
Who's Biff Tannen?
You're Biff from Back to the Future?
Reference, he calls him Biff Tannen.
But then explains it.
Well, because it's from the 80s.
That's right.
It's such an obscure, deep cut there, Zach.
Biff pushes him.
And he's got a whole crew of, I was going to call them Silicon Valley Tech Bros, but then I realized, no, wait a second.
No, these are finance bros.
Finance bros, man.
They don't fuck with the tech bros. They're the United Colors of nerd. You guys work together? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a tech company. Free cereal and ugly people.
Owen says, take it easy. Is this the Jets and the Sharks?
Reference.
Offers them up, all going their separate ways. Biff turns like he's walking away, goes to punch Lyle. Vince catches that shit and clocks him, and we got a brawl.
Right as the strobe light kicks on.
Owen's fighting. Yo-Yo jumps off the bar onto someone. Vincent's head-butting Biff. Guy punches Yo-Yo. He says, my mother hits harder than you.
Mom says.
Next, Jim Carrey.
Sabine Wren kicks the guy in the nuts and says, down goes Frazier.
What? Down goes Frazier?
Good reference by her.
Because that's what people do in fights, Zach. You see, you knock someone down and then you make a reference to a fight that's 50 years old.
You read about it on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Security grabs her. She yells, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Reference. Oh,
Big Head impressed the stripper, though, which is important.
Yo-Yo says they're too hot to party. They got to be kicked out because they're going to call the fire department on them. Cut to them overlooking the Golden Gate where the apes and humans will do battle one day.
Yes.
Which is now a 9-time repeat defender. I forgot to mention it for Terminator Salvation because it was not the traditional look.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Keeps telling Dylan to look up from his screen, asks if he had a good time. I'm not going to take away your cool guy card if you give a shit about something, or God forbid you had a great time.
Fun. Stewie, what? What do you want me to say? It was the best night of my life? Only if it's true. It was the best night of my life. He says, my...
What does he say?
My new Googler.
What?
Come here.
Okay.
Stuart gives it back to him, and he says, I said,
I love new Googlers.
I love new Googlers. All right.
How's that? You see where I'm doing that right there? You see where I'm getting that in there? I think that's tough for me.
And then Vince Vaughn has a heart-to-heart with Sabine.
Vince is grooming Neha.
He sure is.
Holy shit.
Yep.
He calls her the whole package. She has great chompers and shoes. Some guy's going to be very lucky to be next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Big Head stumbles over mumbling, texting Saffron that he loves her.
He's in love with a stripper.
Took a picture of little Lyle making pee in the bushes. Look, he's winking.
Owen tells him, horrible idea. Don't do that. Drunk off your ass.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm flying, baby.
Okay, Lyle, you're not flying. But what's 17 squared?
289, why?
Well, give me a harder question than that. You know I'm driving with this.
Try maybe square root of 17.
Like 4.23, maybe?
That's the app. That's the app we should do right there.
What?
Some quiz question you got to answer before you can send a drunk text or a drunk email or phone call. Something to protect you from yourself.
That's good. Can we do that?
Hells yeah, we could do that.
Are you shitting me? I could program the shit out of that bitch on the bus ride home.
Well, I'll take that as an overwhelming yes then. Come on.
Come on, let's get back to HQ.
An app that stops me from drunk texting? I don't want that.
No, thank you.
The best texts come out when I'm drunk.
Well,
intro.
That's when Patrick Mahomes comes out, diving all over the field. How did he see it? Wow, how did he see it? How did he have the balls to throw that shit?
Amin's texting behind his back.
Oh, yeah.
No look.
Offhand.
Praying that it goes to Travis Kelce.
Nothing like a night of drinking to solve all of their social anxieties in one night.
Cut to them in the office, hungover. Stuart says the whole world looks like a giant pinwheel of death.
Asif tells them their app received 10 times the downloads of any other teams. They win the challenge. Congratulations. Yo-Yo pukes into a trash can.
Working montage.
Working better together.
Yeah.
Volleyball, laptops.
Watching X-Men movies.
Getting a challenge right.
They never heard of X-Men, apparently.
Our Professor X was meaner.
It wasn't funny at the time.
They're on computers at home, supercharging the CSS HTML skills.
All of a sudden, these fuckers know shit?
Well, because of a montage.
No, just Owen.
That's true.
Vince doesn't know shit.
Jargon.
Owen shares a relevant jargon-filled thought in Rose's lecture. Rose and Vince are impressed. Vince hits him with a very confusing blink. Look at this photograph.
And then Graham is furious.
Of course.
Montage over.
Because he's the villain.
John Goodman calls, wants them to come work for him. He didn't retire. He stumbled onto King Solomon's Mines. 2 words, motorized scooters. Head down to Modesto.
Ew.
Start checking out the old age homes. Oof.
They explain their interns at Google. Who you kidding? You're salesmen. Pull the hacky sack out of your ass and join the real world. And we've got his wife's retirement popos, Kathy Batesing, in the back.
Yes, they are.
Owen sees Rose by herself. He's going to go harass her. He says, hey, remember how we were talking about regret? He says, I remember you talking about regret.
Yep.
He wants to ask her out.
He's such a mountain of mistakes, she can pack 10 years of bad experiences into one night, and she agrees.
This guy's following the mean formula to a T. Every part of his courtship of her, I'm like, boy, well played.
Tough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cut to Vince in the steam room.
Max chats up Vince in the sauna.
I've been watching you.
You should choose your words a little more carefully in a bathhouse.
In the words of Nelly, it's getting hot in her. It's getting hot up there, too.
Nelly reference. Sean Levy, attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
Max did some research. Tactical redundancy. Credit score was negative. Instead of wasting energy trying to beat him, he's just going to wait for him to find a way to fail.
And then they both stab Juan Primo.
Asif lets us know there are only 2 challenges remaining.
But the board behind him just says challenge.
Tactical redundancy, too, that only a handful will earn full-time employment.
That's right.
In case you forgot that from an hour ago.
You got to man the Google helpline, customer relations, and product fluency. Big head going around the team. Different jargon problems.
These are real phone calls they're going to get?
Yes.
Hey, man, this is Google.
Hey, man. Google TV. Vince is pretty terrific on the phones. I could sell prosciutto to a rabbi. And I have.
Not selling anything. You're not going to be able to bullshit your way through this one. Only way to nail this challenge is to study. Just got to do it.
Vince asked Big Head for a blanket statement that could apply to literally anything.
What you are exactly is tech support. So if you referred them to another phone number, what would happen is your phone would ring again because you'd be the number that they were referring to.
Well, what if I shove product down their throat?
That's what I said.
That's what you said at the Oakley store?
Shove these gas cans down your throat.
Big Head tells him he's overcomplicating. All he's got to do is read. Cut to dinner under the Bay Bridge. Rose calls him a liar. He's supposed to be an asshole, a decade's worth of bad dates, so he starts flirting with the waitress.
He says, I got the name. How about the number? I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not kidding. You're so cute. So beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
And then he proceeds to be more of an asshole on the date. He pours her wine into his wine glass. He tells her to stop eating that stuff. And
it means Spider-Man meme this.
I said, this is the dream date.
Yep. I wrote, Amin furiously taking notes right now. You know what they say, a moment on the lips, forever on the hips.
Hit it.
Hands her the check, gonna make her pay. Waitress left her number. Night's still young. I'm gonna take you to see some dog fighting. Rose thinks they're up to 5 years of assholes. They cheers. He takes her wine.
That's an Amin move, I'm sure.
I've done that before.
Cut to Vince at HQ training late on customer support stuff. He gets it wrong. Josh Gad is literally right behind him. He didn't know he was there.
Scares the shit out of him. His headphones are fake. He's not listening to anything. This allows me to be with myself. I'm not very good with other humans, or whatever Amin is going to say now.
Well, first we got to talk about what he does. Burps, or I don't know what the fuck that is.
Weird noises.
The way that they look at you, you have a way with people. That's a lost art.
I think he started to throw up and then swallowed it.
But then it sounds like he's sucking a dick. Oh. And then Vince Vaughn looks down and looks up at him.
I didn't get that.
What does that sound like?
Well, like that.
Normally my ears are so far away because I'm 87 feet tall.
Too tall. You barely know what's happening.
I can't hear it.
The receptors can't get up that high.
There's clouds right around his neckline.
What?
A bird flies by.
I hope you're hot down there.
Yeah, Josh Gad is supercharged.
Josh touches him, and Vince looking where Josh touched him in bewilderment. Josh tells him to go again. Vince wonders if this is like teaching a kid the alphabet. No, actually, it's like teaching a kid a letter. One letter.
Yeah.
Your strong point would not be communicating to humans.
I know.
They both laugh. They're having fun. Back to the date.
Owen and Rose get out of a cab in front of Venom's apartment.
This is the rare get out on the same side of the cab, but street side, not on the curb side.
And have a nice little back and forth for about 3 minutes before paying the cab.
The cabbie's cool, man.
He's talking about how he'd have girls thinking he was an astronomer, pointing out constellations, harvest moons, Pluto. Then they'd start fact checking him with the internet.
Man, the pre-internet days, man, before people had a fucking computer in their pocket, you could say anything.
Wow, I would have thought Biff Tannen would be Amin, but Owen Wilson making a huge push here.
This is Amin's sweet spot for life.
Line of women.
Yes. But back before they could fact check you.
When you're out there running and gunning as long as I have, you have to learn to play the game.
Facts.
Google has single-handedly cut into his ability to bullshit, cramping your style. Rose didn't expect to like him. He didn't either. She finally pays the cab. That was Owen's ride home.
She knows.
Back-to-back scenes ending with, I know.
Time to bang down under.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Google helpline test. How about that?
Tech support montage.
Asif is giving instructions, but Vince is talking. I wonder if that's going to have any implications at all. They have 1 hour. Here come the calls. Vince says they're locked out of their Gmail. Good news. Uncle Bill here happens to have a key under the mat. They're nailing these problems.
This is when he literally runs back the sweaty dance instructor grinding bit from Wedding Crashers. Almost word for word.
Yeah.
Time's up. Submit your log files, but Vince didn't log into his account.
Oh. He didn't hear that part.
Good news is you reviewed my work now, so you don't need the instant replay because you saw the touchdown live in person.
He was on one call the entire time. The whole thing was how many calls could you get?
Well, it was a montage.
It was the same call. We keep talking about Miami and getting Cuban food.
Well, we don't know how much time has passed.
They had 1 hour. You weren't listening to Asif's instructions either.
I didn't log in.
Asif says, maybe more studying, less pudding. And I said, what does that have to do with anything?
Careful.
What?
Careful, Hank Azaria, all right?
What? I didn't do anything.
Clip it.
I just said what he said.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Maze, rewind it, clip it.
Less pudding.
Wow, he rewound it for us live. We didn't need the instant replay.
Graham Moxham says his group deserves better. One challenge left. Vince walks in on Stewart saying that Vince blew it for them.
Oh, man. Guys, is there 30 minutes left and we need a setback for the third act for no reason?
Takes accountability.
And apologizes.
Graham was right when he said they deserve better.
So Amin is definitely not Billy. Vince rides a Google bike. Owen chasing him on a bike, trying to quit or some shit. I don't know.
Got a sweet Hawks t-shirt.
Owen wants to turn him with the sports metaphor. Tells Owen to get off his bike and spikes his badge into the basket.
A lot of Atlanta iconography in this San Francisco.
It's weird.
More on that in the trivia.
Vince goes to find a mechanic on behalf of Goodman. It's Rob Riggle.
Ah, I fucking love Rob Riggle here.
Pow!
Got to the final challenge. Sales. Over 1 million companies advertise with Google. Find the one that doesn't. Convince them. The bigger the sale, the better chance they have of winning. Winner will be announced at the final meeting this afternoon.
That's crazy, guys. Vince left and they immediately have a sales contest?
Huh.
They have to make an actual sale?
Hey, man, this is Google.
On behalf of Google?
If you want to go from a new Googler to a Googler.
Is there a faster way of calling myself a new Googler? Because that seems very wordy, Zach.
You could call yourself a new Googler.
Say it a little faster.
Right now, you want me to look inward and find the courage to say that faster?
Yeah, exactly.
It might have been buried under a mountain of 80s references and a ton of other super inappropriate bullshit that I guess was intended as life lessons, but you did teach us how to come together, Nick.
All right, they got to get Vince back. We don't know where he is.
Don't want to do it without him.
Lowrider starts playing.
Cut to the old age home. Wriggle and Vince riding around on the motorized scooters.
Wriggle's been working this territory for 3 years.
It's great, though. You know, you get to build a relationship with the customer, and then they die. Suddenly you're reselling scooters with 25, 35 miles on them tops. Everybody wins. Hey! Look who's back!
Hey, Randy. How are you?
How's it going, old-timer?
Hey, Randy.
What do you want? Treat him like shit. Only makes him want you more.
I know that this is just Chaz from Wedding Crashers, but Rob Riggle now.
Yep.
But he nails it.
He was ass off.
You have no idea how much boning goes on in this place. It's amazing. Check this one out. Ethel. That's her name. She calls my junk the cocoon.
Juju Gotti.
Says it makes her feel younger. Actually lowered her blood pressure. Pfft, I'm not fighting it. I'm a life giver and a love maker. Ethel! Ethel! Okay. What's up, girl? Look who's back. Come here, boo. Who's your friend?
He yells to get her attention and looks insane. What's up, girl?
He's on fire this whole scene.
You have no idea how much thunder sticking is going on here.
Owen shows up.
He wants group play with Ethel and Doris. And he's like, what the shit?
Owen is disgusted. Vince introduces his new partner, Randy. Welcome to the jungle, essay.
Careful.
Owen describes when Vince plucked him from the mattress store. In walked this behemoth. Big guy, big mouth, big dream. He made this old son of a gun. Remember, there's still some dreams floating around out there. You're not a computer wizard, but you're also not a pussy. You're tough. You grew up in the 70s. Remember what that was like? There weren't any computers or bike helmets or sunscreen or seatbelts. 20th century, bitch.
Did you wear a seatbelt? No. What was your seatbelt? My mom would go like this.
Soccer mom's arm.
Stop short.
And how'd that work out?
You know, I went through the windshield.
89 stitches.
Made you look like a badass all of third grade. Were you afraid to get back in that station wagon? Nah. 5 years later, took that very same car out without permission from nobody. Just you and Sally Moran, parked in the fuck lot from Once Bitten.
Same note too.
Working on your night moves. Didn't even know if you were doing it right. Where are you going with this thing? Life is that station wagon. Came to Google for a reason. Gonna see it through. You hear me, Billy Bojangles McMahon?
Oh,
get back in that taxi. The meter's running and
ride.
Cut to a pizza place. It's Sal's Pizza Factory.
They're stammering jargon. Family business. Don't do the internet.
What the fuck does this have to do with Google?
I have no idea. They want to advertise their restaurant on Google.
By the way, Rocky Mountain Pizza, that's right by Georgia Tech campus, but we'll get that in trivia. This is my favorite part. They start encouraging this motherfucker to franchise out.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Google.
Well, no, the Sun wants to franchise out. They just give them the data.
Try to get the advertising.
We give you the tools to be your own boss.
What the fuck does that have to do with Google?
You googly.
Oh, thought you were going to tell me what a bad Googleizer I am.
A what?
A Googleizer? One who speaks at funerals? Or did you think I'd be too stupid to know what a googly was?
They get a slice on the way out. Graham rides by with his team to mock them. Saw that they checked in on Foursquare. I know this won't make sense.
Also,
20 CB. I understand it's post 9/11. That's pre 9/11.
What's weirder, checking in on Foursquare or the fact that Rose and Owen took a cab and not a Uber or Lyft?
There was no Uber in 2013.
But don't you think a bigwig at Google would have known about it?
They had it in the Bay Area. They didn't have it in Atlanta, though. Unfortunately.
They closed the sale. He tells Gizmo, eyes off the pizza. God made him lactose intolerant for a reason. So fat. You're so fat.
Comedy.
They Pee-weed him. It's tough.
Yeah, they did. Justice for Pee-wee.
In 2013. I know he's supposed to be the villain, but they still did it the whole damn movie.
How much are Vince and Owen paying for cabs in this movie?
That's all covered by Google.
They need the Google job just to pay back this cab debt. They took a cab from Modesto?
That is right. They were in Modesto. That's fucking insane. You can't get a flight.
No.
Neither of them had a car.
Nope.
Odd.
Time for another Flashdance story. You want to hear something totally nuts? She picked herself back up. She tightened that little ass and she pumped her legs and she danced herself right back into their hearts and into a slot at that dance school.
Owen draws an eyebrow on Yo-Yo. They go back in the pizza place. Family-owned business. They do it old school. Flyers, yellow pages.
Yellow pages.
San Jose Mercury News.
Not until Neha drops a get her done.
Yeah, I was hoping to skip past that.
Reference.
Vince says scariest thing in life is change. I would say scariest thing in life is a means algorithm.
Motherfucker, you got the same algorithm. What are you talking about?
Because you send me the shit.
You send me the shit too.
You infected me.
I didn't do that. I didn't peg you with AIDS.
You pegged my algorithm with AIDS.
Well,
Sal's son wants to open up a place in Los Gatos. Argument about franchising. Want to know why my sauce is better? I'll tell you why. Because I go down to the farmer's market and buy them tomatoes myself, the basil, the oregano, another self-Cobra formula.
Maze, clip it.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market. Special 2 plums for 1.
Sal sounds exactly like Taffer there. Want to know why my sauce is better? I'll tell you why.
Taffer formula?
I said Sal formula?
They don't want him to abandon the neighborhood, want it to get bigger.
Show reviews of Who Loves a Pizza, word of mouth, blah, blah, blah.
Graph that Los Gatos is searching for him. Nea says they could be regulars. Dylan finds a commercial spot on Los Gatos Boulevard. Yo-Yo chimes in with the closest farmer's market. You can smell them tomatoes from your front door.
Farm to table, F to T, baby.
Ruined it with the F to T. I'm hitting decline as soon as he says F to T, baby.
Vince says he doesn't blame him for being a little afraid. Everybody's searching for something, Sal. They're searching for you. We just want to help them find you.
I do love this line, though, from Vince. The kids got their computers, the information. It's all accurate. Trust the kids with the computers.
Everything you find on Google.
It's all right.
Cut to the big afternoon meeting. Eric Andre says TGIF. New Googlers.
What do they call them?
New Googlers. There are pictures behind them from the internship groups. He's giving a speech on the journey. Asif just snatches the mic from him. Okay.
Oh, recurring bit.
Comedy.
Their team hasn't returned. Must give an incomplete. About to announce the winner. That's when the board gets hacked. It's a jib jab video.
Right there with Foursquare and
TOCP.
Bygone era. It's facing the hole. They're dancing. The whole team. They come in with pizza. What a feeling from Flashdance is playing.
What a feeling.
1 hour and 44 minutes into this movie. And I said, wow, man, they made it through a whole Vince Vaughn movie without honoring his clause that he needs to be able to dance in up.
Amin, you fool. You fool.
He's throwing pizza and feeding people in the crowd. Asif begrudgingly accepts the sale in spite of the astounding lack of punctuality.
They got rules, though. The rules do state that until the end of I was like, come on, man.
They can hire who they want.
Yes.
It's fucking Google.
The fuck, man?
Max isn't concerned about one pizza joint. It's not going to make a difference. Asif says he's correct once again. One shop is not enough to put him in the lead, but this is not one shop. You see, this is a blossoming franchise with endless possibilities. Thanks to you, what you've done as a team is to connect to people and connect those people with information, which is what we do. Film noir.
Graham calls him a glorified babysitter. Get somebody down here who actually means something.
I'm right here.
Here comes Josh Gad leaning in from the aisles.
Film noir.
Mr. Anderson.
The head of search. A rather important position at Google.
Calls Max a kiss ass. These interns are smart, collaborative, pretty. Staring right at Owen, who whispers back, thank you. And just weird enough to make them interesting.
They came together as a team to do something here. Their googliness is truly off the charts.
Oh my God, can we stop with the googliness? Like, what does that even mean?
The fact that you don't know what it means is why you will never work here.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Also, you just made me use a bunch of words in front of a ton of people. Look at me. You're a real dick for doing that. Look at me again. And I know your accent is bullshit.
Same note too, bro.
It's not, though.
Really? That's how he actually talks?
He's English.
What?
Asif welcomes them to Google after a pregnant pause. Crowd cheers.
I'm sorry, 95% of the people who didn't get the jobs not cheering.
Everything where these guys compete for something, every other intern is like rooting for them somehow.
Gizmo tells him time to fake an injury. He punched him in the stomach. Vince appreciates what Chetty said back there, knows he doubted them from the beginning. That's when Lyle says, oh my God, guys, Chetty voted for them from the beginning. He was the deciding vote.
Film Blanc.
He didn't have a fancy education, had to work hard to get where he is, recognized as similar tenacity in them.
Tested his faith a few times, basically the entire time, but it proved him right.
Rose kisses Owen right in front of everybody.
Not appropriate for the workplace.
Back to Vince. He wants to hug Chetty, is shot down, not going to have a beer together. He's chasing him to hang and get drunk.
God, I love him even more. He leaves it cold like that. Know what I mean? You keep playing hard to get, you're going to find yourself all alone.
Other team members going back for their senior years. Yo-Yo's mom wants him to walk over. He checks her, says she's taking a minute.
Yo-Yo's mom tells him to come now, like a dog.
And I did.
Yo-Yo's extremely pussy-whipped dad in the car is stunned, smiles, thumbs up.
He's also missing an eyebrow.
Runs in the family.
I'd let her take all my eyebrows.
Look who grew an eyebrow. Yo-Yo.
Dancer and Lyle are walking together. Stuart's going to see Neha in person instead of texting. Yo-Yo says he grew a pair of balls and they're touching his ankles. Vince got Owen a bottle of Pappy. They take a swig. Hell of a summer.
How?
Sergey Brin drive-by congratulations cameo.
One final shot of that sweet, sweet Google campus. Roll credits with search function as the credits and Gmail and Google Translate and photos and maps and YouTube. In case you guys didn't know, Google.
I'm getting War of the Worlds screen life PTSD from these credits.
Same note too.
But they do have exchangeogram moments, which is basically,
look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
I'll be honest, I didn't make it to the credits.
I knew you wouldn't.
One last thing.
Nick Fury shows up.
Star Wars cosplay party.
What?
Boba Fett comes in, muffled talk, helmet off. It's Will Ferrell.
Kevin! Yeah! What the hell are you doing here? Cosby! It's your first time at Cosby?
Excuse me?
It's my new journey, and I have you to thank. You really pointed some things out. I was being a jerk to people because I was hurting inside.
You know what? It takes a big man to admit he's wrong, Kevin. Good for you.
Anyway, I'm gonna dive back into the fun. Ooh, check out this hot little number. I don't know if it's a Ewok or a space squirrel. I can't wait to rip into that.
How do you know who's underneath the mask?
Look, I don't know what's underneath the hood, and I don't give a shit. I'm insatiable. Now, if you excuse me, old Boba Fett's gonna give this squirrel a couple nuts to hide. You know Boba Fett, he always fucked the space squirrel at the end of the movie. Audience knew it was coming. Audience wanted it. Audience got it.
And I mean, you didn't get this, but Will Ferrell believes that cosplay is Cosby.
And there's the last name.
Seatbelts fastened. Tray tables in an upright position. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Plot liftoff?
Ooh, plot liftoff. I have when Flame tells them that they are no longer employed by a company and the company went under.
Zach?
Him staring at Google on his computer after searching jobs for people with few skills.
Mine is Big Head arguing to hire them right into the Ryan Tedder song.
Oh,
as we
yeah.
soar around San Francisco.
Tell me how you feel. Something about Mexico.
Why don't you try telling us what the fuck happened?
Plot summaries. Make it a clean 2 minutes on the clock.
Oof.
3, 2, 1. Two salesmen find themselves the relics of a bygone era when their boss sells the company out from under them in order to retire and float away on his wife's new silicone breasts. Despite no knowledge of computers, they apply for a Google internship. After taking a chaotic interview in a public library, their outside-the-box thinking sways the selection committee. And so these dinosaurs find themselves on the Google campus. completely overwhelmed by the opulence of pre-COVID tech offices and struggling to adjust to modern workplace culture. They don multicolored propeller hats embroidered with borderline slurs and end up on a team of outcasts and rejects, including a homeschooled mama's boy named Yo-Yo, a haughty dork named Stuart who's glued to his phone, a sexually curious virgin named Neha, and Big Head from Silicon Valley who's trying way too hard. They launch into a series of challenges with the end goal of a full-time job in which the grown men actively sabotage their team's efforts while they lose repeatedly to the Winklevoss twins' third wheel from the Social Network. Vince and Owen decide they need to give their nerd teammates a dose of life experience, which consists of Chinese food, binge drinking, and a strip club. Yo-Yo jizzes in his pants 3 times during consecutive lap dances. Neha confesses her virginity. Stuart looks up from his phone at titties, and Big Head inexplicably charms a stripper. Invigorated by their night out, they invent an app that asks you quiz questions to prevent drunken mistakes and win the contest.
30.
Owen eventually convinces workaholic Rose Byrne to date him. Vince suffers a crisis of confidence, quits the program, and links up with Rob Riggle, who sells electric scooters and Thundersticks geriatric seniors. Owen brings them back into the fold for the final challenge, sales. They combine with the nerds to pitch a pizza joint, which somehow wins them the entire competition, and they all ended up just fine.
5 to spare.
I'll go next.
3, baby. 1, 2.
Look, do me a favor. I don't want to do a countdown before I do the scene. No countdown. Can we just do it off of action?
Just in your own time. Good. So
I'm not a rocket ship, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn star as washed wedding crashers, except this time they're salesmen like Gil Bernard. They find out from Flame that their company has gone under and they're out of jobs. Vince Vaughn Googles jobs and gets the idea to work at Google, so he saves Owen from having to work at Will Ferrell's diddling mattress emporium, but not before Owen inherits a little diddling vibes himself. They lie on their interview with Ryan from The Office by doing their fast-talking Jedi mind tricks and land an internship at Google. We find out that literally every single woman who works for Google is a smoke show, but some of them wear glasses to throw you off the scent, including Rose Byrne, the impossibly hot Google employee, whom Owen tries to throw his dick at early and often. They're split into teams, and wouldn't you know it, Vince and Owen land on the Misfit team, including the hot male nerd, the bingo nerd with mommy talk issues, and Sabine Wren from Phoenix Squadron. The winning team gets full-time jobs at Google, even though this would be the worst hiring practice ever. Graham, the bully nerd, lets them know that they ain't shit, and the head of the internship program, Titty Titty Bang Bang, lets them know that he doesn't believe in them, and they lose multiple challenges and look hopelessly out of their depth. And from here on out, this movie's basically Monsters University. I'm serious. Just go watch Monsters University. It's the same fucking plot, with the exception of the addition of a strip club scene where Patois nerd falls in love with the stripper and bingo nerd busts multiple nuts, putting my previous world record to shame.
Doubt it.
But they all band together after a brawl and go on a run of wins, but lose a challenge because Vince Vaughn, dumbass, didn't log in. He quits and gets a day job with Juju Gotti selling rascal scooters and taking biddies down to Chinatown.
30.
Owen convinces them to come back for their last challenge, which they win because it was a sales challenge, and that's what they're good at, so they get the jobs. And film noir, Teddy actually voted for them to get the internship, and I don't know, I guess Josh Gad is like Cameron Diaz's brother, and there's something about Mary?
No.
15 seconds to spare. Zach? 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to We've Got Wedding Crashers at Home. We've got 2 salesmen, Vince and Owen, playing themselves. And they get fired. Well, they don't get fired. Their company gets shut down because Flame tells them that you don't work here anymore. And then John Goodman says, yeah, I cashed out. I'm going to retire and I'm going to buy my wife some new tits. That's what I'm going to do. And so they start searching for answers. They Google answers. And that's where Vince Vaughn comes up with Google. And now these guys are going to head on over there after he convinces Owen Wilson not to work at the mattress store with Will Ferrell, who is doing anal with his sister. I want to remind everybody of that. So we get to Google, and guess what? These guys are misfits, as Amin said. These nooglers do not know what to do at all. But they're going to figure it out. They get on a team that wins the 5 challenges or the most of the challenges. They get to get full-time employment at Google. And so they start going through the challenge. They lose a challenge. They win a challenge. They lose a challenge. They win a challenge. And we get down to the final one. But guess what? He's all dejected. Vince Vaughn decides to quit and leave them and head on over to beautiful Modesto, California to sell motorized scooters with Juju Gotti. And Juju is hitting up Ethel and Doris and looking for some group play. Kind of the stuff that Neha has been hinting at over time. We get to the final challenge. It's a sales challenge. They convince Sal's Pizza Emporium to become Papa John's 2.0. They win it all. They get their jobs at Google. Rose Byrne decides to inappropriately bang an intern for the next year or so until he gets full-time employment. At, I don't know when that actually catches. I'm sure there's a probationary period or something. Just, Google it.
Wow. You really dropped
what?
Dropped it in there.
I said new Googlers.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I said it fast.
A little too fast, if you ask me.
Heard that before.
Said it before.
To me?
That's a reference.
This episode is brought to you by FXX and Hulu. Futurama returns on September 15th, blending heartfelt moments with razor-sharp humor while accidentally saving the day. The Planet Express crew is back, defying gravity and common sense. From the creator of The Simpsons comes 10 new episodes where the romance is hotter, the threats are bigger, and the action hits harder. Don't miss the all-new season of Futurama returning September 15th at 8 p.m. Watch it on FXX or stream it on Hulu.
If you thought goldenly breaded McDonald's chicken couldn't get more golden, think Golder, because new sweet and smoky special edition Gold Sauce is here. Made for your chicken favorites at participating McDonald's for a limited time.
Who cares if you lose the game? You got this off your chest. I mean, it's just one night of bar trivia.
One night of bar trivia is sacrosanct to us.
Trivia is sacrosanct. Vince Vaughn came up with the idea after watching a 60-minute segment on Google's work culture and subsequently brought the idea to director Sean Levy. Google agreed to the film with founder Larry Page noting that, quote, computer science has a marketing problem. Google also felt it would further explain their, quote, don't be evil mantra.
What a time that was. Remember when Google was trying not to be evil?
And now?
That was great.
They don't care.
Yeah. Zach, this might come as a surprise to you, but they only shot about 5 days at the actual Google headquarters. Most of the film was not shot in the Bay Area as was implied, but instead was at Georgia Tech in Atlanta.
Whoa!
Yep, all over the campus, including, like I said, Rocky Mountain Pizza. That place has been open since I went to school there. They used to have great wings.
Did they ever franchise?
No, I don't believe so.
You got this movie. San Diego State's got Bring It On.
We got this movie and Road Trip. Road Trip was shot at Georgia Tech, too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I could have been an extra. I don't remember what happened. I probably think I overslept or some shit.
I don't think they have any black people in that movie.
There's one.
No, there's a lot. It goes to the dorm, the frat party.
Yeah, you're right.
DJ Qualls.
But I was going to be in the tour guide group.
Although Reuters reported that as part of the deal, Google didn't pay to be in the movie.
Fuck out of here.
But asked for creative control. Levy denied the company was involved with the script, insisting that Google only assisted from a, quote, technical perspective. CNN reported that the studio did give some control to Google over the depiction of its products. For example, the filmmakers wanted a scene where the self-driving car crashes, but Google wanted the scene removed because the product hadn't launched yet.
Zach Tiesakar plays the 21-year-old Neha.
Oh.
You know how old she was for real? Older or younger than 21? What do you think?
I'm guessing older.
She's 30. What about Josh Brenner plays Lyle, who's 23 in the movie?
Oh, he's old.
Is he older or younger?
Older.
28. What about Dylan O'Brien, who plays Stewart, who's 21 in the movie? Older or younger?
I'm going to say younger.
He was exactly 21 years old. It was a trick question.
Oh, shit. Bush.
Billy Bush.
George Bush.
The tattoo on Will Ferrell's neck is neither Sanskrit nor Hindi. It reads, make reasonable choices, but it is basically English written in Devanagari form with spelling mistakes instead of Roman form.
Devin who?
Devin whomst?
Fuck, I didn't read that trivia before I had to read it out loud.
Yeah, I bet you wish you did.
The girls in the library scene are...
You know what to do, Internet.
Clip it. Put it in the intro. The girls in the library scene are director Sean Levy's daughters.
Hold on.
How about that?
But Owen's comment.
Sean Levy, attention to detail.
Guys, did you recognize the restaurant where Owen Wilson and Rose Byrne had their date on the San Francisco Embarcadero waterfront?
I did not. What's the name of it?
It's Epic Steak, which is a repeat offender.
Oh!
It was also the exterior shot from Venom.
Yeah.
And it's a repeat offender because I've been there with my dad in real life.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Just like my man Flame. Repeat offender. I see him almost every day.
There's a lot of X-Men references in this movie. Rose Byrne was in a bunch of X-Men movies as well.
She was.
She's in the First Class one. What's she? Moira or whatever the fuck her name is?
Moira McTaggart.
Moira McTaggart. There you go.
Julio the fuck Torres.
What was his name? Amani Tomorrow or something like that? Or
Adrian Toomes, man.
Tumani Kamara? The Vulture?
Why do you keep making him ethnic? Why do you keep making the Vulture ethnic?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to be diverse.
No, it's just an old white man. Michael Keaton.
As pointed out, because this was shot in Atlanta and Georgia Tech, Vince Vaughn's character wears an Atlanta Hawks basketball shirt. Owen Wilson's character wears an Atlanta Braves hat. It's like they didn't even fucking try. Attention to detail.
Sean Levy.
During the volleyball scene, I can't believe I didn't mention this. They did the fucking shit from Top Gun with the high five, low five shit.
Reference.
So, reference.
I'd like you all to do an experiment on a plant, something that may benefit mankind. And if you devise something that's groundbreaking, I guarantee you a A in this course.
Oh, well, hold on, man. You firing me? You can't do that, Lionel. Look, man, if you don't want me to have a foreman job, I understand, but I need my fucking job, man.
Louis Pinnock Accent Award. Vince Vaughn, Barcelona. Owen Wilson, L.O. Governor. And Vince Vaughn, Chinese Duck Rivers.
There's also Amin saying pudding.
I just said pudding.
Don't do that.
I said more studying.
Don't do that. No, get the gong ready.
Perhaps.
No.
Perhaps more studying and less.
Not the going with the ladies that interests me. It's the pudding.
Pudding.
What's the pick?
Vince Vaughn.
Barcelona?
Barcelona's the more popular one, but I think the Mandarin is more impressive.
Mandarin, yeah.
Duck Rivers.
Let's show them who the horsemen are, guys.
Yeah, we got soul.
Five Horsemen.
There's the big horse race.
Banter.
Yes.
Product placement / googliness.
Yes.
Jargon.
Yes.
Reference.
Clark Kent glasses. Reference old cliches.
Old cliches.
Let me offer up one more. Sean Levy, attention to detail.
Sean Levy, attention. Going by volume, it should be reference. If we're going by impact, it should be product placement. If we're going by Cinephobe, which is the show that we're doing here, I think it's Sean Levy, attention to detail.
That's my pick.
Breathe in through nose, out the mouth.
Ass on, ass off.
Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex. Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex.
Ass on, fuck it, ass off. Ass on, fuck it, ass off.
Michael Biehn Memorial Ass On Award. Sean Levy. Director cameo Natpod douche.
No, he was fine. What about Yo-Yo Santos?
No, he was ass off in that fucking bathroom.
He horribly delivers the line, "My mother hits harder than you."
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
What about the guy who created Google?
Sergey Brin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the hardest anybody's worked to not even have the cameo that they probably requested.
Right.
It's funny because he's the co-founder of Google, meaning...
Yeah, Larry Page said no.
Of the two, Sergey's like, I want to be in that shit, man. Come on, man. Put me in that shit. Oh. Give me a line. Let me congratulate them boys.
Pluto TV invented Google.
Hey, man.
Now, I want to be honest here because I'm an honest podcaster. You guys have me in my head on this because when I said the guy who created Google, I was going to try to say his name, but then I got mixed up. I was going to say Stephen Bing. But because of Julio the fuck, whatever his name is, Torres, you guys have me in my head that I can't just say whatever name comes to mind.
What's Stephen Bing?
Maybe the creator of Bing. I don't know. I couldn't remember Sergey Brin's name.
Stephen Bingo.
And Stephen Bing was in my head.
Bingo was his name-o.
Don't put that on us.
I'm all jumbled up here now.
An honest podcaster would have blurted out the wrong answer like he has so many times before.
I'm foisting now. I'm trying to fit in.
All right. So Sean Levy or Sergey Brin. Anybody else?
I legitimately don't think Sean Levy was bad. I don't think he was good.
Sergey Brin, because he asked to be in that shit.
Well, Sean didn't have to ask.
Yeah, well,
because he's got all that attention to detail. He knew he could just get himself in seamless.
I'll make myself to be the one.
Yeah, it's at the billionaires.
One of them did it, and one of them didn't. And the absence of the one who didn't do it tells you everything you need to know about the one who did do it.
Give it to Stephen Bang.
Yeah, I actually put Stephen Big down. That's the name.
Check this out. $1,100 is exactly what I charge for acting classes.
No, it isn't. Yeah. Well, what are the chits? Universe? You've done it again.
Carl Weathers Memorial Ass Off Award. All the Delroy Lindo nominees. You got Flame. You got John Goodman. You got Will Ferrell. You got Rob Riggle.
I'm going to go with Riggle.
Oh, yeah. Vince and Owen are good.
They're good, but
their past is up against them on this one.
Yeah.
I think Vince was a little better than Owen, but that's mostly because I like the energy that he brings more.
What about the eyes closed? Imagine it.
There's a smile on his face while he's doing that too.
Are you good at keeping secrets?
Absolutely.
Because I've got a present for you. Secret present outside by the dumpster.
Is it a baseball mitt?
It fits you like a baseball mitt, like a glove. I hope.
Golden Dumpster nominees. Flame telling them he's doing really, really, really well. Will Ferrell mattress store. Video interview from the library. Vince Footloose halftime speech. Vince and Vince exchangeogram on the line. Yo-Yo triple bust at the strip club. Rob Riggle going mystery lion. Juju Gotti on senior citizens. Yo-Yo's dad's face when Yo-Yo stands up to his mom. And this one you guys didn't get, but Will Ferrell, Boba Fett, Cosby.
A couple other ones. It's fun to laugh about Alzheimer's. Their whole family knows their way around a mattress. Owen Wilson seeing the golden whatever thing saying, who the fuck is this now? And even though I thought for sure it was going to be Yo-Yo busting nuts 3 times and all that shit, my pick is you're tough. You grew up in the 70s. Remember what life was like? There were no computers, just like we didn't have bikes, helmets, sunscreen, or seatbelts. Did you wear a seatbelt? No. What was your seatbelt? My mom would go like this. And how'd that work out? You know, I went to the windshield.
89 stitch.
That's my golden dumpster.
Can we call that Owen Wilson 20th Century Bitch monologue?
Yep. Or 20th Century Bitch pep talk.
Mace?
I'll go Vince and Vince exchangeogram on the line. His insistence that it didn't exist and his insistence that it was on the line.
Online.
And not online was comical. But honestly, it's probably one of the Delroy Lindos.
Since it wasn't picked, I'll go Yo-Yo busting 3 times. Reboot time is impressive.
It is impressive.
Maze, you picked a motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I like that.
Bober file.
Sean Levy's a hack, and the movie's probably 30 to 40 minutes too long.
Mm-hmm.
The setback with he's going to quit is entirely predictable, and you don't believe it for a second, but it does give us Rob Riggle. So at least there's that.
Mm-hmm.
They over-relied on the cameos and the guest appearances, and those were the funniest parts. Their banter was stale. They reran a bunch of stuff from Wedding Crashers. The Google product placement is excessive, but I laughed more than enough. It was entertaining. It's a file.
A real negative new Googler there until the file.
A what?
A negative new Googler.
Well, I wanted to point out all the things that didn't work, which were plenty.
You just wanted to shit on Sean Levy.
I would say it's a file with snacks.
Oh!
I would take a pudding, some sushi home, some chips and salsa.
I didn't like this movie when it first came out. I saw it in theater. I was really disappointed. Sometimes when you don't watch a movie for years and years, when I watched The Watch the first time, I thought it was okay. And then we watched it for Cinephobe and like, this movie's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought maybe that could happen here. And there were parts that were laugh out loud hilarious. Most of them were the golden dumpsters that we mentioned. But this movie was a slog. It's 2 hours long. It's corny. It's old cliches.
You like old cliches.
But not these old cliches.
He was mad that Buy You a Drink and Fell in Love with the Stripper didn't get played.
That's why. It's a file if that happens.
It's not a file if that happens.
No, you know it.
I needed fucking Owen Wilson if this want to be 5 years younger. Not in terms of their age, but in terms of their comedic timing and shit. It's a fault for me, guys. I didn't like it then. I still don't like it now.
It is way too long. Basically a 2-hour movie. Comedy should not be 2 hours, so I'll give you that.
There's so many details that Sean Levy had to get in there.
You're right. Sean Levy, attention to detail.
The gift and the curse.
The gift and the curse, yeah. Sometimes it leads to a phobe. Sometimes it leads to a file with snacks. Sometimes it leads to a straight up file. I know it's not that good. I think the problem is people, they're just comparing to Wedding Crashers. I think if you've never seen Wedding Crashers, you'd like this movie a lot more. The Royal You. I think the banter is not that stale. It's still compared to Wedding Crashers. I think it's pretty solid. There's a lot of very funny little riffs here and everything. Funny little improv. Maze, you've been obsessed with this for some fucking reason. We'll lube up because Amin and I disagreed.
I'm already drying myself off at the hand dryer in the bathroom.
Which time?
It's a kind of magic.
It's a kind of magic.
Oh, we disagreed. It's a kind of magic.
Zach, I'll tell you the shit that is stale, right? When they start talking fast and doing the thing like, oh, like The Fly, oh, Jeff Goldblum.
Sure, yeah.
It's not funny. It's just annoying is what it is. Versus the you're tough, you grew up in the 70s part.
That's funny.
That's funny because you're actually doing shit as opposed to yelling out stuff with a manic energy that makes everyone supposed to laugh because we're manic.
I think what Amin is talking about, at least in the situations that you described, it's them on their own versus them dealing with the dead weight of these 3 underdeveloped nerd characters and Big Head.
Make sure you send us your Phober file, Golden Dumpster, Ass On, Ass Off, 5 Horsemen, Louis Pinnock, Plot Liftoff, and the last 5 things in your Google search history at Talk Hoops, at Darth Amin, at Corn Puzzle, at Cinephobe Pod, at Count the Dings.
Is Billy Zane.
Or drop it in the Discord by being a Patreon member, patreon.com/Count the Dings.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.
That's my super daisy chain is Zach's Google search for the Phantom to the internship.
That's right. All right, my pick?
Nope.
It's my pick.
It's my turn.
To be honest with you, I hadn't realized that it was my pick until like midway through this.
Well, I gave you a gift.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if I want that one.
You were all torn up. You didn't do it last time.
I know.
But now he feels like the moment's passed.
I don't want to pick a rental.
There's a first.
I've been doing a lot of rentals.
Yes.
I need to fucking relax.
Not me.
I'm thinking of potential daisy chains. Atlanta/San Francisco is one.
Strip club scene?
Strip club. Let me see.
I think that also would have pushed Amin to green is
Popos.
If it was at an Atlanta strip club that he had attended.
100%.
He would have talked for 15 minutes about it.
I'm sorry that I bring like real life
Stephen Bing
experiences into this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oakley store has no idea what you're talking about with real life experience.
I've never complained about your Oakley store stories.
Did I complain? I'm saying it would make you more enthusiastic about this movie. That's all.
I'm fully prepared for a fuck it Ghost Dad rental. Fully prepared. Fully prepared.
What's the meme like? Fuck it, Ghost Dad highlights.
Yeah.
It's fucking Meek Mill playing in the background.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Got it. My daisy chain is movies that are set in San Francisco. It is the 2007 Jason Statham Jet Li movie, War.
Yes. I fucking love Jet Li.
Welcome to Cinephobe. War is on the Roku channel.
That's right.
And Plex.
Plexosaurus Rex.
Plex on him.
Want to see your brand on TV? Roku Ads Manager makes it easy to launch targeted ad campaigns in minutes, track results in real time, and drive on-screen purchases with just a click of the Roku remote. Get a $500 match on your first $500 spent with code ROKU500 at ads.roku.com. That's code ROKU500 at ads.roku.com. Terms apply.